Hi. Hello. Hi, stream. Hi. That's all I can say is hi. I hope everybody's doing okay. Hello, hello, my lovely shipwrecks. I missed you guys. It's only been a few days. Hi. There's been a big shift in today's, or I guess just this week. We were gonna do the Grand Archive Relay today, but that got rescheduled, so we are not gonna be able to do that today. So it got moved to sometime later this month in about like 2-ish weeks. So we'll do it then. Just chilling in bed. Hell yeah! Hi everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Sunday. I think actually a lot of people will start going back to school and work sometime this week and next week and the week after. So I'm preparing to go back to school in less than 2 weeks, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, but we'll make do. But yeah, today is gonna be a free stream. We're gonna for sure be reacting to stuff, because I need to get content on the other channel, and I am falling a little bit behind. But maybe we'll play some games. We'll see. It's just kind of one of those. We'll see how stream goes. As you guys may have noticed, I also didn't post a schedule this week. That was not intended. I think I might just not post a schedule. I think tomorrow I actually have a collab with Libina. We're gonna play some One Piece on stream tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. I'm happy. Yeah, just enjoying some hot cocoa and butter toast. That sounds yummy. That sounds so good. Wow, Corey Ray, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you. I didn't want to talk about a few things. I mean, we always do like the first hour as like the yap hour, where I just yap for an hour and you guys are just forced to listen to me, or you can click off. But I did have to cancel stream technically on Friday, and it moved. So Friday stream got moved to Saturday, and then Saturday stream got moved or just got canceled. So I was gonna stream on Friday. We were gonna do some viewer battles on Pokemon, or I actually changed it to reacting because I realized how behind I was, and I didn't really want to play Pokemon at the time. So I moved it because I actually had an internet outage. So my internet was shut down for about 5 hours. My local internet provider, I believe I can say this because it's actually in multiple states, is Spectrum. I hate Spectrum. Spectrum is horrible. But I had an internet outage for quite a bit of time, and I couldn't stream. It was literally out for like 5-6 hours, chat. Like, it was out for a very long time. So I just couldn't stream. Which luckily it was okay because I actually had to go out to Pokemon locals later that day. And I got 3rd place at locals, which I was super happy about. I was playing Joltik Box. I like the deck. I was really trying to make it work, and it was working for a little bit, but I just think it just isn't that good. I don't know. It has so much steam, but it doesn't have enough to keep up. I actually built a really good Goldango Genesect deck. Goldango's really good right now. I think a lot of people underestimate how good Goldango is. Especially with the new Genesect. I think I'm gonna fall back to playing Dragapult, but with the Dusknoir variant again. Yeah, I hear Spectrum having problems every single week. I hate Spectrum, but it is one of those things, and I think this is actually the case with a lot of towns and cities across the states. But Spectrum, I think, is one of like 2 providers I have here in Atlantis. Thor's Bussy. Thank you for the follow. It's one of like 2 or 3 internet providers here in Atlantis. So I kind of don't really have a choice. And the other ones I've had before, and they were much, much worse to me. So I'm kind of just stuck with having to deal with Spectrum. And also, I really just hate internet issues. I hate having to deal with them. So I kind of am just like not going to want to go through the trouble of, all right, I'm going to get a new internet provider. I'm going to go call this internet company and they're going to have to redo the rewiring and everything like that. It's going to take a little bit to set up. And it's horrible. And I actually just got billed for my internet today. I used to pay like $80 for like 600 megabytes worth of internet, and over the past year or two they have slowly raised the price to $120 a month, and I'm like, I should really call them and be like, hey, so why am I getting a raise in my internet price? But I doubt they'll do anything about it. We'll see. T-Mobile has really viable internet options. Oh, I didn't even know T-Mobile had that. I see. I have T-Mobile for my like phone provider. I have that, but I don't ever use it for internet. Like I just have it for my phone, my data. But yeah, so I ended up canceling stream or moving stream on Friday. My God, the music's so loud. 1 second. I ended up moving stream from Friday to Saturday. And Saturday, it was just a really, really mentally tiring day. Or was it Saturday? Yeah. It was just really mentally tiring. Like, just to be completely transparent with all of you, I feel like recently I have been incredibly just tired and mentally not okay. I'm not like I don't want to use the word like depressed because I feel like that's a very strong word for me. I think just the last month or two I've been really just down in the dumps. The motivation isn't there. You know, yeah, I kind of am burnt out. I don't want to use the word burnt out because I actually don't think I feel that way. I think I'm just very overwhelmed, I think is the more correct term. I'm very, very overwhelmed. There's a lot of things I need to be doing. I have to do. And I crashed out, I believe Friday night, like when I got home from locals. Okay, I'm not gonna use the word crash out. I kind of just like dissociated for quite some time and was just not okay. I like sat on my couch and was like, man, what am I going to do? So I took the deliberate decision to just not stream yesterday and just like stay away from social media and just kind of do what I want to do, which I thought was a really good choice. I actually ended up asking my friends to come over because I was so like lonely. Like I just need people to hang out with and like just chill, which ended up being really fun. I ended up watching Hereditary last night with them and it was great. Actually, you know, I have a few things I want to talk about. I actually watched Weapons on Thursday and then I watched Hereditary yesterday, and I'm slowly starting to understand that maybe I don't hate horror, I just hate jump scares. Like psychological horror movies are like up my alley. I actually really loved Hereditary, and to be fair, I think I have a slight bias because I really like movies that are produced by A24. I don't know what it is about A24 movies, but I've just like almost every single one I've watched was like legitimately just like a fun time or like a good time. But I watched Weapons on Thursday. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Weapons yet, but if you have not, I highly recommend checking it out. It's not super duper jump scary. It's like a horror, but also kind of comedic. I thought the ending was like ridiculous, but it was a fun time. I would highly recommend, if you have not gone to see it yet, definitely make plans. I really enjoyed Weapons. It definitely is Julia Garner's summer. She's been in so many, and she was in Fantastic Four and she was in Weapons. Yeah, thriller horror could be good too. Yeah, I hate psychological horror, but I love jump scares and cheap horror. Yeah, I am the complete opposite. Like I'll watch psychological stuff, but anything that's like just remotely just jump scares, I won't watch, or I won't enjoy, I guess is the term. My friends have been really making it a point to get me to watch more horror movies because I'm the only friend in the friend group that does not really watch it. So now that I'm like being a little more open about it, I'm just like, all right, I'm down to watch this next one. A24. These are two. It's coming out in a few weeks. Really want to see it, especially with my new Regal Unlimited membership. But of course, the closest Regal to me is the only one that doesn't have tickets for it. Oh no! You know, I've really considered getting like one of those like movie theater memberships because I actually love going to the movies. I love going a lot, and I complain all the time about how expensive it is. But you know, I still end up paying for the ticket, and I go. But the problem is I think recently I've been going to the movies more, but I just haven't, I haven't actually gone and signed up for a membership. So I need to do that. There's quite a few. All the movie theaters here in Atlantis are actually like good movie theaters. So any campy horror you want to see? Ooh, I don't know. I have no idea. What would you consider campy horror? We go to community night and watch a horror movie. We should. I'm watching the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime. Pretty good. I actually like the Sun and Moon anime. I've watched a little bit of it. I haven't seen all of it though. Hello, Mystic Flare. As a note on horror games. Horror games are sub-goal oriented. I'm not there's a reason why I don't play horror games on stream, and it's because most of the horror games that I've seen are all like jump scares. So we'd have to probably do a horror game sub goal for that. Yeah. Friday the 13th is a campy one, I know. Oh, I haven't seen Friday the 13th. Would you consider Final Destination as campy horror? Have you seen the One Piece live action season 2 trailer? Oh boy, have I. Have I. Oh Lord, Nico, Robin, miss all Sunday? Oh God. I love Miss All Sunday. I have seen it. I think it's great. I was definitely that person in my friend group. Everyone wants to watch horror and we're like, oh, yawn. I've seen Alien before, yeah. That was just whatever for me. You know, I will talk about my thoughts on the One Piece Season 2 trailer. I thought it looked great. I think seeing, it honestly made me very disappointed to see how much hate Vivi's actor was getting. It's like these people forgot that Oda had a really big role in casting every single character in One Piece, at least the main characters. So it made me very disappointed to see all the comments and all like these people just openly being just racist, I guess. Like it just made me really, really disappointed. Because at the end of the day, right, I think that if Oda made that choice, if Oda was the one who picked her to be Vivi, then we should be supportive. I think true One Piece fans are gonna support her no matter what, you know? So I think some people are tripping and they are just finding reasons to be mad. Because truthfully, now that I've watched One Piece and now I'm like pretty caught up, I am like, wow, the One Piece live action is really good for a live action, because I've seen some of the anime adaptation live actions. I've seen Cowboy Bebop, I've seen Death Note, I've seen all these horrendous live action adaptations. I don't know if I'd put Avatar under there, because I don't know. Some people consider it anime. I don't. I think it's very reminiscent of an anime, but I don't think it falls in that category. But I think One Piece is so well done as a live action that I think it's like a great option for people who don't want to commit to watching the anime and still want to get like that cool feeling. Thank you so much for the hydrate check, and also thank you Artesia Ora. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in Raiders. For those who are new here, hi, my name is Poseidon. I'm the goddess of the seas, earthquakes, and horses, and I'm a VTuber with the VTuber talent agency Mythos. Hello. We are just yapping. Best part of Dragon Evolution was pissed off Toriyama. He came back and made Super. Oh god. Racist One Piece fans are a mystery. How do they exist? Like, the show is also about being against discrimination. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how somebody can be racist and a One Piece fan at the same time. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. You want a really bad one? Dragon Ball Evolution. I could not. I've never been into Dragon Ball. I actually had an ex who was really into Dragon Ball, and I can't really watch anything Dragon Ball anymore because of Joker. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you. Hope you're well. Thank you. Yeah, now I can't like see anything Dragon Ball without being reminded of my ex and how horrible he was. Live action JoJo them. Media literacy is at an all-time low for some groups. Missing Oda's point is in character. You're right. I think some people are just not able to read. Yeah. But I think One Piece live action is great. And the season 2 trailer looks really good. So I'm excited. And it's cool to see that they're actually going to be starting production on season 3 soon, which means we probably don't have to wait that long. Because what? We're going to be waiting 3 years. It's going to be 3 years between season 1 and season 2 for One Piece. So, oh, I love the casting for Smoker too. I'm actually really sad they didn't show Tashigi. I'm really sad because I actually really like Tashigi. I like the actor they chose for her too. I was also, okay, I had to remind myself that this season isn't gonna go into Alabasta. I think it's gonna be covering Whiskey Peak, Longtown, and Drum Island, and the Reverse Mountain arcs. So it's everything leading up to Alabasta. So I was like, wait, where's Crocodile? And then I remembered, oh wait, Crocodile's gonna be in Alabasta, not any of these arcs. Unless for some reason, I'm gonna guess they're gonna tease him at the end of the season. Yeah. Alabasta's probably gonna be season 3, like the entirety of season 3, which I can believe they can shove into maybe like 8-9 episodes. Because truthfully, if we look at Alabasta, what, it was like 50 episodes. A lot of it was just like, damn, this didn't need to be an episode. It didn't need to be an episode. So, Longtown to Drum. Yeah, I actually really like Longtown, so I'm really excited for that arc. I thought Longtown was still honestly one of my favorite arcs in One Piece. For those who don't know, I just finished Feather Bark. I'm trying to get through this filler arc, and then I'll be going into Saba Oji, which I was told is a really good arc. So I'm excited. I'll be talking about it on the One Piece Virgin next week. Or this week. My bad. At least if they could keep it short and sweet, it could still be a season by itself. Yeah, they keep it short and sweet. Honestly, they could cut out quite a bit from Alabasta. I think they for sure need to keep some of the Luffy Crocodile fights, for sure. like that one initial fight. They need to keep, I wonder if they're gonna add the rebel army into it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that is a good reminder. Thank you, Mods. If you are lurking, if you could send like a short message or redeem a channel redeem, that could help. I don't know if Twitch is counting lurkers still, but that could help me out a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for season 2 of One Piece live action. And I like that they're adding like it's not just gonna be One Piece season 2 live action. It's gonna be, they're calling it One Piece Into the Grand Line. And they teased Laboon in the trailer, and I love Laboon. I really want a Laboon plushie. I don't care if it's bootleg. If I ever come across a Laboon plushie, I'm gonna buy it. He's just a baby. I love him. He's such a baby. Did they? I never noticed a balloon. Yes! If you look at the end of the trailer, they are sailing into his mouth and you hear his little whale roar. I hope the plushie is soft. I want one. I have too many plushies though. I have a plushie problem. One of my friends came over and they were like, Poseidon, I think you have a stuffed animal problem. Because I have stuffed animals in my office. I have them in my bedroom. I have them in my living room. I actually have I think I have some. Yeah, I have a few like in my kitchen on top of my cabinets. So I really need to put those away or like find a way to get rid of them. But you know how you have something and you have like, you put sentimental value on it? That's how I am. I'm just like, I don't want to get rid of this plushie because I remember I got it on this date, on this time. I got it here and I can't let go of it. They show nothing on Drum, but I'm assuming that's because they already gave us Chopper. Yeah, they already confirmed that Chopper is going to be in this season. So Drum Island is for sure going to be there. I'm wondering, did they cast Dr. Kureha yet? Dr. Hirlik as well? I have no idea. I wonder if they cast those characters. But I'm sure they did. They said they had, from my understanding, they had already finished filming. Katie Segal. Why do I feel like that name is so familiar? I'm Googling this. I'm Googling this, chat! Oh! Snap. Mamma mia. Damn, I didn't know. Katie Segal. She's 71. She doesn't look 71. Holy moly. That's a good pick. Damn. I wonder how she's gonna perform. So yeah, I guess it is confirmed that they are doing Drum Island then. Not me looking in the cast to see who got cast. Okay, we already have Miss All Sunday. Sophia Ann Caruso's in here. I really like her from Beetlejuice. Not the movie. Okay, they did. They casted an actor named Mark Herlick for Dr. Herlick. That's so funny. And then, oh God. Joe Manganiello. I can't. It's Italian. I just remember him being hot and I was just like, yes, daddy. I'm really excited for him as Crocodile. Leela in Futurama. Oh, I haven't seen Futurama, so I wouldn't know. Rocking plushies. I have a plushie of Pomni Amazing Digital Circus, a long Dongchan from Taiko. Wow. I have too many plushies. A lot of my collection actually is Squishmallows, because I was one of the people that fell into the Squishmallow hype. like really bad. I fell into it like horribly bad. I spent way too much money on Squishmallows. So, it is what it is. He's a huge nerd. Let's go. Let's go. My nose is so itchy. Critical Role. I wish I like had time to watch Critical Role. I wish I had time. Right now, so what I've been watching, I put a little pause on One Piece. I'm gonna get through it really soon. I put a pause on One Piece. I'm currently watching Vanguard Divines Deluxe. So that's been fun. I've been on and off on Apothecary Diaries. That's been like really on and off. I just started season 2 for that, and I really like it. I really, really like it. It's very, I like that it's a slow burn. You know, it's a slow burn type of anime. And then I still haven't finished Umamusume. There's just not enough time, chat. Hello, Itzy. I'm doing great. How are you? One simply does not get through One Piece. It's just... You're actually so right. You are so, so right. Thank you, Vangelis, for the 7-month membership. Speaking of memberships, chat, I am going to be bringing back member-only streams really soon on YouTube. So we are going to be, the next member-only stream, we are going to be finishing up Honey Pop. And then we're going to start the second game because I really like Honey Pop. So, definitely, if you would like access to this streams, consider becoming a member. I'm looking to do those streams sometime later this month. So, yeah, I'm going to try to bring those back. Evo, thank you so much for that 19 months. Thank you, thank you. I play too many video games to watch anime. That's why I read manga. Yeah, I've been told so many times by my friends, like, Poseidon, just read manga if you don't have time for anime. But I've never been a huge manga reader. Like, I've tried reading manga. It just isn't for me. It isn't for me. Do I need to buy a YouTube membership too now? Only if you want to. I'm not gonna force anybody to, but only if you want to. I'm gonna be doing those streams probably at the end of this month, and I can't stream them onto Twitch because it's banned. So I can't do it. There's not enough time to binge on the anime we like and watch. Doesn't stop us from trying though. I'm trying my best to be able to watch as much anime as I possibly can. But there's only so much time I have. Especially with school coming up, which is something I feel like I lightly discussed with you guys, but now I'm kind of gonna go into depth how this is gonna work. So I'm probably gonna be shifting my stream time. So I'm probably gonna be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then maybe Sunday. I'm gonna be shifting it into the evenings. Sometime between 5-6 p.m. I will start stream. It sucks because I feel like I've been so like iffy on my streaming time because I just don't I just have a really not very stable schedule, and I think that just comes with life. So I'll be probably streaming in the evenings, which I think might be better for me and my audience, since I know evenings are kind of better for everybody because most people are off of work and most people are kind of just chilling at that time. So that'll be just moving forward. I initially wasn't going to stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays. However, I'm making the decision to just stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays anyway, just after class. And it won't be long streams. So it won't be long because my last class ends at... Oh, Lord. What time does my last class end? Excuse me. I'm, like, kind of sniffly today, too. Yeah, my last class ends at, like, 4:30. in the afternoon, and I commute to school, so it's not like I live on a campus or like a dorm. I don't know if I could do that. I find that I don't really function well with other people. Sometimes I just like being alone, and I feel like if I lived in a college dorm sharing like a small space with somebody, I would go crazy. It isn't because I'm like not clean, or I'm just kind of like, right, the way I live just isn't for to be shared with anybody. It literally is just because sometimes I really like being alone. I can't speak! I recently discovered Psy, like literally a day ago, which brought me because I'm a new reactor of MNG TV, and I will 100% watch. So I know this is legitimately my first ever live stream I've ever entered. Thank you so much for picking my stream. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the content on my other channel, because I actually I'm super happy to say that my second channel hit 3K, which is so funny because I feel like we hit 2K not that long ago. Like what? Hello? Maple, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So thank you guys for all the support on my last, my second channel. I think a lot of, I've noticed quite a few people have been jumping to my channel or to come and, check me out. Wow, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Vangelis. And it went to one of my mods. That's so funny. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. I'm glad my second channel is doing well. I'm glad. I am enjoying MNJ TV. I've been reacting to a lot of his videos because I legitimately have been really enjoying him and his content. And we will be reacting to some videos today as well from him. I think the next one, let me see. What's the next one? In the Team Sky series. Everybody keeps telling me, Poseidon, I can't wait for you to go to the Scarlet Violet series, but I'm seeing he's done Scarlet and Violet twice, or he's done Violet twice. So I'm like, what made him want to do it the second time? But I guess we'll have to find out. We're gonna be probably watching the Legends Arceus one today, and we'll probably watch the Violet one if we have time. I intend to stream a little bit longer today, so yippee. Have you reacted to the John Michael Cup series? I've been told to react to it. I'm probably gonna do it after I finish Team Sky. Probably after. And then we'll move on to the John Michael Cup. I don't want to just react to MNJ TV. I definitely want to like find other PokeTubers to react to. So we'll definitely do that very soon. But I've been trying to keep up with the daily uploads. I think there were a few days where I couldn't upload. But I mean, that's just kind of what it is sometimes you just kind of run out of videos to upload, which is why I'm getting ahead today. I'm getting ahead today, so I have videos to upload while I'm actually gone, because if you guys don't know, I will be gone actually from Thursday to Sunday this coming week, because I will be at Pokemon Worlds enjoying my time. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna be catching up with some folks and just having a good time. I'm gonna definitely eat a lot of Korean barbecue when I'm down there. Did you see the new Mega Gengar EX? I did. Oh boy. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say is, oh boy. Oh boy, Pokemon TCG is going in a direction. That's all I'm gonna say. I think I mentioned this before, but I kind of want to talk about it again, because it's just been something I feel like that's also been draining. I've just been kind of tired of playing Pokemon TCG. And that's probably why you're seeing a little more other streams happening, because I need a break. But I also know a break is not great, because that means a lot of my viewers who are into Pokemon TCG are probably gonna not watch my streams anymore. But that's okay. Why is it broken? So it has an ability that says if one of your dark Pokemon is knocked out by a Pokemon EX, your opponent takes one less prize card. So let's say they knock out an EX that's dark. So they're now taking, if it's not a Mega Pokemon, they're taking one prize card instead of 2. And if it's a Mega Pokemon, they're now taking 2 instead of 3. So the extra prize card, or the one less prize card mechanic, is just now going to be broken. Yeah, it's going to be played in Zard for sure. Yep. Best single prize deck. Also, Zoroark. Yep. Zoroark counts. Roaring Moon counts. What else is a good dark Pokemon? I think the main one is Zard. The main one is Charizard. And then they printed Dark Patch. But huge but it's for psychic Pokemon. As if psychic Pokemon didn't need more support, but they had to print something to keep Gardevoir alive. On topic of cards, I have a lot, but I don't have cards anymore. I still collect them every now and then. I myself have a treasured EX card that's always on top of my deck. That's always super happy to hear. Is it only EX pokes or all dark ones? All dark Pokemon. If it's knocked out by an EX. So if it's knocked out by non-EX, like a single prizer Pokemon, that clause doesn't kick in. They still take the appropriate amount of prize cards. So who knows? We might see more single prizer decks coming out. We'll see. Hello, Blake the Nerd. As for plans, I honestly don't know. I'm gonna be streaming 3 times a week at minimum. It might drop down to 2, just depending on the week if I have like exams. But you're probably gonna be seeing less of me going from the end of this month going into likely beginning of December when exams are happening. Gio, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So you'll probably see me a little bit less, which is sad because I actually wanted to complete Pokemon Scarlet. I haven't done Pokemon Scarlet in a while. I need to complete that. I just haven't found a slot to kind of slot that in. I have quite a few collabs coming up and it's just so hard. I just have a problem with not finishing games, which I know is super bad for content, especially if it's like Pokemon. I really need to come finish these games. So I don't know, maybe one of these weekends I will just stream Pokemon Scarlet, finish the game live on stream, and then we can work on the Pokedex. So it's hard, chat. It's hard. I really want to do some ROM hacks and stuff like that. Enthusiast Otaku and Kriegsman, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. It's Rayquaza EX. I love Rayquaza. There was a Rayquaza deck I was playing in the Sun and Moon era. I think it played the Vikavolt. It was like a Vikavolt that allowed you to attach energies and stuff, which I thought was really fun. Krogunk was hiding in a bush and the baby pepper was in an outbreak. What? Oh, okay. I started a new game in Scarlet. Found a shiny Krogunk. Wow! Thank you so much for the hydrate check, Cherry Wolf. I'm gonna drink some Wawas. I think it's just so hard nowadays for me to find time to stream when I want. So for me right now, I'm kind of taking advantage of the fact I don't have a lot of I have quite a bit of time to react and do these type of streams. So when I do go into school, I only need to do one react stream and I'll be fine. School's important. When it comes back, it is. It is important, which is why it's hard for me to I guess. Being a streamer is stressful when you're also a full-time student. Yeah, I don't know how Dio does it. If you guys don't know, Dio, she's doing a donathon right now. She's trying to find a streaming laptop because she's actually going to be in Europe for a few months to study abroad, and she can't bring her PC with her. So you guys should definitely go support her. You guys should go support her. And Scarlet, I did snag a shiny Porygon too and a shiny Scizor. I need to shiny hunt more. That's always my favorite thing to do in these Pokemon games. But the only thing is I can't really do it without a shiny charm, or at least I can't do it to like the fullest potential. Scarlet and Violet are way better on Switch 2. It's almost uncanny with a view at a lock 60 with the world becoming flooded with Pokemon. Yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I ended up getting a Switch 2. Was because I wanted to be able to play Pokemon in Scarlet properly. Speaking of Switch 2, I actually, for the first time since I got my Switch 2 a few months ago, I actually sat down and played Mario Kart World. Holy fuck, I'm so bad at Mario Kart. I lost to all the bots. It was so bad. I think the highest I got on a Grand Prix was like third place. But like my Jesus fucking Christ, that game is hard. And then I checked out online mode, right? I checked out online mode. Everybody is so sweaty. Thank you for the ada. I think honestly, in my opinion, I think the Switch 2 is worth it. I don't know if tariffs are gonna start affecting the Switch 2 anytime soon. So I know some of my friends actually just recently picked it up because they were scared that the tariffs were gonna kick in. They were really scared. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it. But maybe we'll play Mario Kart one of these days, or just have it as like a community night. It doesn't have to be a stream. It can be something on the Discord server we can do together. That's the main reason I got it so early, because of them too. But there's some games I'm buying for it, so I can't complain. That is true. That is true. I'm really excited for ZA. We are for sure gonna play ZA on stream, by the way. I will literally carve out time. I will probably not miss school, but I will stay up late to stream it if that is what I'm gonna have to do to play the game. I kind of wish it fell, because I'm noticing a pattern with like Pokemon games. They always kind of fall in November, but I believe this one falls in October. And I liked whenever it fell in November, because it fell during like Thanksgiving break, fall break for me. So it was just nice to be like, oh, I have a week off of school, and then I'll play like the Pokemon game that came out that year. But I believe it is coming out in October, and I'm just kind of like, darn, I know October is actually gonna be midterm season. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet released around November, and I think a few other games as well tends to release around November. So I'm kind of surprised they picked October as the date, but it could also be like maybe there's another major game releasing in November. They just didn't want to compete. There's like reasons for why certain days get picked for video game releases. Who is Poseidon Mythos for the blind? She is the vision for the deaf. She is the music for the hungry. She is the nourishment for the thirsty. She is the water. And if she thinks, I agree. If she speaks, I'm listening. What is that? Hopefully around Christmas. Yeah, I think that's what some of my friends were initially gonna do, but they got scared of like all the tariff stuff happening, so they ended up picking it up. I think there's only one friend of mine like that hasn't picked it up yet. I actually ended up, I was gonna use the word skinning, but I don't think that is the correct term. I ended up buying a Nintendo Switch skin for my Switch 2. Because I thought the ugly, like, dark gray just did not sit well with me. So I ended up ordering, like, a skin, and I sat down for, like, an entire hour with a hairdryer and applied the skin. And it's not perfect, but it'll do for now. I'm still surprised they haven't gifted Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon yet. I didn't know they haven't done that yet. I don't keep up. That was a lot released at once, if I remember right. BDSP was released in November, PLA in February, and then SV in November. Ah, we are a little dry on Pokemon games, I think, right now. I don't think we've had a super huge major release since Scarlet and Violet. And you could argue, yeah, DLCs came out, but I don't know when they plan to switch over to the next region. Because what, it's been 3 years now? How long has it been between regions? Because we had Sword and Shield in 2019, and then Scarlet and Violet came out sometime in 2022. So we're probably due for another region sometime soon. Perhaps? Maybe they'll announce it at Worlds. Maybe they'll announce it at Worlds, or we might get something next year. I'd be surprised if next year they didn't actually like reveal like the next main series game. But I'm sure they're working on it. But yeah, it's been a little dry. They've been really milking Paldea, and honestly, I don't blame them. Yeah, Gen 9, Gen 9 for the 30th anniversary, or Gen 10, sorry. Gen 10 for the 30th anniversary, I think makes a lot of sense. My stepdad's back in the hospital, so you believe in the power that is thicker than thick thighs. Can you please pray to them? Pray to thick thighs? I'm so sorry that your stepdad's back in the hospital. I hope he feels better soon. I'm so sorry. Hope you've been well. Hello, Axel! Thank you. I say next February because the 30th anniversary may announce it. Yeah, true. I'm wondering, so I actually have to go back to Atlantis Sunday night. And I want to stay for the closing ceremony for Worlds, but I'm afraid I might not be able to make it home in time if I end up staying to go. So I'm wondering what they're going to be revealing at Worlds, because Worlds, I think they reveal a little bit of like TCG. They try to reveal a little bit of everything. I mean, we already know what the location for next year's Worlds is going to be. I don't think they're going to reveal that because they already revealed it. Maybe the year after. I really hope they keep it within the states and like easily accessible states. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, world date for champions. Champions. Hello, Mini. Can we get a Gen 5 remake? That is good. I hope so. I really like Gen 5, so I'm hoping they remake it at some point. I don't know when, but I hope they do. Hello, Saru. Welcome in. Lord, I've been yapping for almost an hour now. I need to head to work now. Bye, I can't think of it. Imagine riding a shiny Koraidon and Miraidon. That would be crazy. Gen 5 is my favorite, but I don't want to see them do it. I think a lot of people share that opinion too, where they're like, well, the games are already so great, so like, why remake it? But I think a lot of people, and I will throw myself in there as well. I'm just like, I want to relive the nostalgia. You saying Sai isn't a cutie? Oh, I see how it is. It's okay. I'm not cute. I'm sexy, but I have cute energy, I guess. She's stinky. What? No! Chat, you guys think I'm stinky? You guys think I stink? You wouldn't say that to your streamer, would you? You wouldn't say that to little old me. I'm not little, but I think, you know what somebody had told me recently that I don't know if I was like overreacting by being like, I'm offended. Someone told me recently that I sound like I'm short and I have a short girl energy. And I'm kind of like, fuck you. What? What are you talking about? I'm 5'11". What do you mean? How can somebody sound short? Okay, chat. Okay, legitimate question. Can you tell how tall somebody is just by the way they speak? I never really like believed in that, but I guess some people can. Do I actually sound like I'm short? Because I'm not short. I didn't think about it. When you stammer like that, defending yourself. Listen, man. One of the few things I have is my big boobs and how tall I am. Let me have this. Let me have this. All right. You guys can make fun of everything else. Just not my boob size or my height. Generally, the deeper, the taller. What? I mean, I can see that. Do I need to talk in a deeper voice to be able to convince you guys that I'm tall? Going to the beach in a few weeks, going to be nice to soak in the sun and wait in your domain. Have fun. Can't promise I won't take you or anything. Okay, Peter Dinklage is crazy. What? Hello? I do have a strong spine, but at the cost of having immense back pain. You're taller than me. I'm like 5'7" 3/4. Plus, she probably smells good. I do. I was told I was crazy for this, but I thought this was a normal thing people do. So like when I shower, I wash my body twice. I have like 2 different soaps I wash my body with. Apparently that's not normal. Apparently most people just wash themselves once in the shower. And I'm just like, I've been doing this for like years. So what I'll do, so my shower routine involves, okay, I will shampoo my hair and then I'll leave the shampoo in while I wash my body the first time. So I have an African nut sponge, and what I'll do is I'll put like bar soap, like Dove unscented bar soap, and I'll clean like everything, okay? I will clean everything except for down there, because you're not supposed to clean it with soap. You're not supposed to clean it with soap. I'll scrub my back, I'll like scrub my legs and everything. And then what I'll do is I'll wash everything off. I'll wash like the shampoo out of my hair. And then what I'll do is I will put conditioner in my hair. And then I have a separate body wash that is like a good smelling body wash. And then I'll wash myself with that. And then I'll do like my face scrubbing and everything. And that's my shower routine, my everyday shower routine. Apparently that's not normal. I'm just kind of like, what? You clean the outer areas of it. I clean with water because you're not supposed to clean with soap down there on the coochie because it'll mess with the pH levels of the area. And if you mess with the pH levels, that's not good. You are gonna prone yourself to yeast infections and stuff like that. So technically, for us ladies, we aren't supposed to be washing it with soap, just like water and stuff like that, and like a good scrub. For real? Yes, soap will burn. Not that that has ever happened to me before. But I wash everything else with soap. Yeah, you can actually get an infection, or like even an infection, or like, yeah, a UTI, I mean. I'm just learning this. Yeah, don't do that, chat. If for all my ladies in chat, you're not supposed to put soap down there. Don't do it. Just wash it with water really well. What are we reacting to today? We have the Symboli Rudolph video from Pyrex, and then we're gonna watch the Legends Arceus Team Sky video. I've tried to change the subject. Listen, I have to educate all the lady shipwrecks, okay? Yes, the kitty will be angry if you use soap. Yeah, don't do that. I don't know if it's the same for men. I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't know male shower routines. Shower very thorough with cleaning myself in the shower. Dude, I can't sleep. I legitimately cannot sleep at night without taking a shower. I've tried. Like, there have been days where I come home late and I'm just like, man, I am so tired. Like, I can't. And I'll try to like get changed and fall asleep without showering, and I just can't sleep. It doesn't matter how sleepy I am. I cannot sleep without I'm taking a shower. I don't know. I like going to bed clean. So it when I see other people, they like they don't shower before bed, I'm just like, how do you do it? Because I am not a morning shower person. I feel like if I showered in the morning, I would take so long to get ready. So I shower at night. We can use soaps on our parts because getting a pee hose is incredibly difficult. That's true. TMI, welcome to a Poseidon stream. Sometimes I just talk about stuff like this. Yeah, typically with the same soap bar. Yeah, I was told I'm like a little extra for the way I wash my body, but at least I come out smelling good. And then I'll go out, do my skincare routine. Put on lotion, deodorant, clean pair of pajamas, and then I'll just relax for the rest of the night. Very, very good. For guys, needs to be cleaned or we'll have cheese! Okay, maybe we should stop talking about this. Chess? Queso? Okay. Maybe it's time. Maybe chat. This is a sign. This is a sign now to switch over. Oh wait, wrong one. Wrong thing. Hold up. We're on full screen mode because when we react, we use the full screen. Let me turn on. You guys tell I really like having a shadow on my VTuber model. Just offset it a little bit. Yeah. Yippee. I really need to make this a preset. Okay. Wahoo! Hi, hello. Let me move to browser. Browser. Brave browser. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. Look at this. We're at 3,000. Also, I just want to address. I know I said it wrong. I thought it was the odd one is out. It's the odd is out. I said the odd one's out. I don't know why I said that. So all the comments on this video have been like, Poseidon, that's not how you say it. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay. I had no idea. I'm just negative brained. I just can't help it. My transition's so cute. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm trying to keep up with daily uploads. We have one coming out tomorrow. I think that's one of the Umamusume ones coming out tomorrow. So that'll be a thing. That's what sends us over the edge. Do you ever react to the Twitter thread? That'll be next week. I did not have time to fit it into this week's schedule, but it'll be next week. I'll be reacting to your TCG stuff. Yeah. I promise I have not forgotten. I've just haven't found time to squeeze it into the schedule. No worries, chat. I'll react to your TCG stuff very soon. Very, very soon. But we'll be reacting to this video. Symbolic Rudolph. I swear I did not start it. But, okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick. So I'm gonna need you guys to please behave while I'm gone. Please, any subs, bits, or anything like that, please wait till I'm back so I can properly thank you. But I will be RB real quick. Give me a few minutes. Actually, while I'm peeing, I'll leave a video up. I'll leave my newest video up. Please forget that I said the name wrong, but I will be right back. Yeah, Gossip Girl. Yep, Gossip Girl. Let me turn off the music. Let me turn you guys off properly so I can piss. Alright, I'll be RB.
After inspecting all
Alright, we have the next video from The Odd Is Out. My first Pokemon Nuzlocke. I feel like everybody's first Pokemon Nuzlocke is always super memorable. Like mine, where we don't talk about my first Nuzlocke. Or the second, or the third, or the fourth, because they all ended pretty terribly. But let's see what this is about. From my understanding, this is an animation, so this isn't, I don't think this is going to be just straight gameplay. This is going to be some animation, which is always a joy to watch. Alrighty.
A Pokemon Nuzlocke is a set of rules that turn a normal playthrough of Pokemon
into a
hardcore
challenge!
playthrough of Pokemon. You're only allowed to catch the first Pokemon you see per route, and if any of them faint, they actually don't live anymore, and you can never use them again.
No!
The game I will be Nuzlocking will be Pokemon Ruby. Not because I'm copying Jaden, but because Gen 3 is my favorite generation, and out of the three games, Ruby was the one I played as a kid and bought with my own money.
Oh.
It was $40. Imagine
$40 for a Pokemon game, and nowadays we're reaching $60. I even think $70 is like how much ZA's gonna cost now. I remember when I bought some of my DS games back then, and they were like 30 to 40 like dollars, and I thought that was pricey. Hi Poseidon, why are you gonna address the rumors that you smell like creamed corn? I'm sorry, I just like eating corn. What can I say?
For a copy of the game now. Also, full disclosure,
Crazy.
I've seen other PokeTubers who have a deep, uncanny knowledge of this game and use calculators to make the best, most optimal plays, but I'm not quite at that level yet, so I might make choices that some could consider suboptimal.
I thought grass was like super effective against water. Why is he super effective against me?
But if you can forgive me and look past all that, then let's get out of this truck and start our adventure. Let's see.
What are we picking? I will not judge.
And when I played this as a kid, I picked Trico. So that means we're left with Kipmud. After defeating my rivals Trico, I headed to Oldale Town and caught my first Pokemon that would be joining our team, Floof the Poochyena.
Poochyena!
I'm guessing naming Pokemon after pets is very common in Nuzlocks.
Yes.
By the way, this is how Floof's very first fight went.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, do you want to learn how to catch Pokemon? No.
Not really,
well,
no.
That's too bad. First, you want to get them weak by throwing tiny rocks at them. Traveling through Route 104, I caught
A Zigzagoon?
Igzy the Zigzagoon.
He's
I'm
a cool
probably not gonna
guy.
train her up or anything, but she will be useful teaching useless HMs too.
Wait, not
What's
the
that,
HM
Iggy? Do you
slave,
have an ability where you pick up
no!
random objects?
No,
And you picked
no!
A revive? Oh,
Oh.
Igzy. I can't use these. Wandering through Petalburg
Yeah,
Woods, some
revives
guy
are
asked me if I'd seen
super
a Pokemon named
useless.
Shroomish?
The main reason Gen 3 is my favorite is because the best Pokemon ever, Breloom,
Breloom?
makes his debut in this game. Why?
I do
if
like
I found a
Breloom.
Shroomish in this.
Hi. Hello, I'm back. Yes, Chad, I washed my hands. I washed my hands, I promise. I did. Okay? I washed my hands. Leave me alone. I swear. I promise. I prove it. How am I supposed to prove it to you? How am I supposed to prove to you I washed my hands? I don't know how. How do I prove it to chat? Always defensive. What are you doing? Squeeze your hands to the mic? You guys want that? You want mic ASMR? Wait, hold up. Does that even catch it? Let me see. Does that sound like clean hands? Oh my god. Awfully defensive there. What? What? Those hands sound dry. Do you guys not dry your hands after you wash them? Of course they're dry. I dried them. What? I can't believe this. What the hell? Nah, fam, they're dry. Ha! You are so mean. Alright, chat. What are we gonna watch? Trading card games suck? No! They don't. Okay, maybe some of them do. Maybe some of them do. Wait, what is she reacting to?
Head to extra.
Maybe we should react to this. What is this? Why trading card games suck? Oh my goodness. No, I disagree, and it totally isn't because I am a trading card game streamer outside of reacting. I saw that thumbnail of Smugalana and I was like, huh, let me take a look, but she's reacting to this video. Also, why are we watching a shirtless man? Why aren't we watching a shirtless man? I feel like that is a better question. But you know what? You piqued my interest, and now I'm gonna watch this. This was not on the plan of today's videos to watch, but I feel like we have to now.
Tug.com right now, where you can see me absolutely completely naked. Well,
what a way to start the video. Yeah, guys, you click on this website to see me naked. You guys want to see me cock and balls out? Yeah, click on this.
that's not true. Chris, zoom out, let him know I'm not
Oh, oops.
completely naked. But it's an exclusive video
I'm disappointed. I am extremely disappointed now.
content on extratug.com if you want to check that out. It does get a little raunchy, at least. Trading cards, the most expensive cardboard one could ever own. They're the original
That is
mystery
true.
loot box, and I hate them so much. I hate them because I love them. I've bought so many Magic the Gathering packs.
That is so real. I hate them so much because I love them. Yeah, the clickbait did work, chat.
Because I love gambling and little critters.
Yes!
There's a reason I didn't start buying these things until my adulthood, though. It's a stupid expensive, dumb, stupid...
That is true. I also was not, like, I liked trading card games before I was an adult. Like, I'd beg my mom all the time to please get me Pokemon cards, and if I wanted to build a deck, I had to, like, ask my mom, because at the time I didn't have adult money. I had, like, my allowance, and then, like, the little money I'd make at my part-time that I didn't use on cards, because I was paying off some other stuff. But now that I have adult money and like not much debt, I'm like, I can finally buy all the cards I want, and now my house is just full of them.
thing to like, and you can never be...
For those who don't know, I play Pokemon TCG, and I I also play One Piece TCG, and I also play Card Fight Vanguard, and I also play a little bit of Grand Archive and Yu-Gi-Oh! I am a very, I would like to think, a seasoned TCG player.
I'm buying them. But at the end of the day, I don't care, baby. I love to gamble. And I think they're interesting. I would love to run through the history of, like, just trading cards in general. So I'm gonna do that. I can do whatever I want on this channel. You guys don't care, do you?
Hey,
I hope
true.
you don't. This is gonna be more of like a chronological rant. But then I'm gonna yell about the people who enjoy this hobby because they suck and they ruin things and they make things terrible. So without further ado, the trading card chronology. I got there. So you might think that sports cards are the OG trading cards, but you would be wrong. Do you want to know where trading cards actually got their start? It's the early 1900s, so it's gonna be cigarettes. Cigarette cards were a thing that these companies did back in the 1800s, I guess further back than the 1900s, to advertise their crap and stiffen up packaging. They featured all different types of art pieces, and apparently the lithographs made them really pretty. I don't know what that is, but they said it on Wikipedia.
People just like collecting art.
Them by buying the cigarettes that doctors swore were super great for them at the time. So when it comes to the
It still mind boggles me that doctors were like, yeah, smoking's fine. Yeah, just inhaling smoke is okay for your body. Don't even worry about it.
Addictive art of the trading card world, just know that it started there too. It's cigarettes. Thank you, Big Tobacco. You've done so much for this country. I will go buy a pack of American Spirits after this taping. The first of these things started showing up in the 1860s. But then, baseball cards showed up. So, there was an immediate jump to that kind of thing. They first started showing up around the 1860s. And they were just advertising cards for anything at all that had pictures of baseball players on them. By the end of the 1880s,
those are super cool.
They were a huge part of cigarette cards, cementing their popularity forever. So, it did start as a cigarette card, but it was an advertisement for baseball. So, they were putting baseball cards in cigarettes. So, the original pack openings, oh my god, is that where we get the term pack? Whoa.
Pack openings. Oh, Lord.
Oh, okay. It took a solid 30 years before these things even started being printed with statistics instead of advertisements. But like I said, originally it was advertisements. It took like 30 years to put like statistics on those things. Originally it was just all ads. And another 10 years before they were included in a pack of gum because children. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think children were smoking a lot of cigarettes back then. Maybe one or two after their day shift, but I don't think they were big into cigs. But they didn't really take
I don't think so
until the
either.
1950s when Topps got heavy into them, following a big old boom in card popularity after World War II. Because during the war, there was like no production of baseball cards. They were more focused on building the bombs than, you know, putting my boy Mickey Mantle on a piece of plastic. But because there was no production of cards, people were going wild for them. They're like, what happened to my old Siggy art cards? So that's right. The two things you have to thank for trading cards are cigarettes, Hitler, pretty much. Weird. I don't know. I don't want to say that, but that's true. But Topps is credited with creating the first
God fucking damn it, Hitler.
set of traditional baseball cards around this time, using
I swear to God,
bios, and full-color photographs. And personally, as someone who collects Magic the Gathering cards, I don't understand baseball cards because
I don't either. It's okay. I collect cards with hot ladies on them, hot men, and then I also collect cards with Pokemon on them. It's okay. I won't judge.
With them. And I understand people do that with like Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, but at the end of the day, like there should be a game you can play, right? When I was a kid, I thought baseball cards were like you'd put down, I don't know, a big poppy card and you check the stats.
There's games, and I play them. They're a lot of fun.
You take that person's card. No, they're just cool to look at, which is stupid. And also, I just think it's crazy.
Question for anybody who has like collected Pokemon cards as a kid. Did you guys ever play like that version of Pokemon like you didn't know how to play, or you were just too lazy to set up an actual game, and you had like a Charizard that like had 100 or so HP with like a 50 attack power, and then you'd put it in front of your friends and you'd try to see who had the bigger number, and you know, you'd just have like the Charizard that just beats everybody, and you'd be like the queen of the recess playground, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, totally not speaking from personal experience.
People are still doing this. I understand collecting a baseball card in 1967 was probably really neat, but nowadays, we got streaming. Just go watch Rick and Morty. I don't know. I always see these things in boxes at the end shelf of Targets, and I'm like, who the is picking those up? Although, you know,
I'm sure there are a few people.
It's a scratch ticket, because you can get a piece of someone's jersey that murdered somebody, and all of a sudden it's worth money.
What?
Moving on.
But first,
Let's do an ad.
Hair.
Yeah!
You have it, I have it, some people don't have it. We're not
I
talking
have
about
it.
them today.
Maybe not in the most traditional form of hair, but I have hair.
Statistically, you aren't treating it right. Don't you want improved hair texture, a balanced scalp, and overall
Yes!
healthier hair over time?
Yes!
Well, might I suggest using today's sponsor, Kitsch. Kitsch not only makes excellent
Kitsch?
hair care products at affordable prices, but it's also a self-financed, female-owned global accessory brand.
Oh,
built on
hell yeah!
positivity. All of those words gotta make you feel happy for at least a second. Their products,
I'm very
like
happy.
my favorite, the bar shampoo, makes so much sense once
Bar
you see it in
shampoo?
action. It's formulated with rice water to help repair damaged follicles and to prevent split ends. And you're also saving a lot of plastic by using their shampoo and conditioner bars, and that's important because the earth is dying. And even if that wasn't enough to sell you, my beautiful hair should be enough. I didn't use it yet, but here's some. I did it after, so you can see. Look how beautiful I am. Look at all that volume. Look at all that shine. Before
Look at
this,
how
I was using dude hair
bonita.
products, which is not good, bad. So if you're interested, use code BIGTUG for 25% off site-wide, which auto-applies at checkout when you use my link. I suggest grabbing the
Yippee!
shampoo conditioner combo, which is less than $25 using my code, and they ship in the US and internationally to over 90 countries. Kids, saving hair, money, plastic, time, and hair. I don't remember if I said hair yet, so I'm kind of panicking now.
I like this
Become
guy.
One of the biggest hitters in the trading card game. They put out a bunch of random crap to see if they could make more than just sports stuff mint cash for them. A bunch of random stuff. And I'm just going to speed run through these because Topps went crazy for a little bit. You got space
They
cards in
did.
1958 because of the space race. These are
I
dope.
like that.
I would buy these. I wish they were still
Those
around.
are really
They had something
cool.
called Wacky Packages in 1967. These were like wacky, fun, silly stickers that were parodies of bigger brands at the time, which is also cool. You should be able to give kids like little, like, you know, Garbage Pail Kids. Those should come back. But they had like
I hate
1960
those.
humor, so
I hate Garbage Pail Kids. I think they're so ugly.
wasn't great. Like they had one that was Wheaties, but instead it said Week-Ease.
I get it. Sorry.
Our grandparents weren't funny. They also did Star Wars cards in 1977, which are not my bag of tea, or however you say it. I don't like Star Wars. Come at me, I don't give a but they're now doing Star Wars cards again. There's a new trading card game with Star Wars, so everything comes back
There
around. And then
there's what is it? Star Wars Unlimited? Yeah, my locals has that like every week, and I genuinely ask my like store owner, I'm kind of like, does anybody actually show up and play this? And yes, there's actually quite a few people who play Star Wars Unlimited. I had no idea. I guess that's cool.
last one I give a about is the Garbage Pail Kids in 1985. Talked about them
They're
earlier. These are my favorite things on Earth.
They're
Oh my god, I used to
gross.
love collecting these when I was a little kid.
I hate them. They look so disgusting.
They are so cool and interesting and fun. These were a parody of Garbage Pail Kids, but all of them had like a weird up name, and some of them had like Scratch and Sniff that smelled like garbage. They were just like for the
Scratch and
edgy
Sniff?
kids, and I loved it. The thing that
Ew.
all these top cards have in common is that they were pretty
Yes!
completely useless.
Now this
Just
is
pretty
peak.
junk to trade, you know, and that being said, the gamification of trading cards was coming sooner rather than later. And that's when we get to the thing that made me make this video, Magic the Gathering. I just
Oh,
got into it
Lord.
this year, which is such a dumb time to get into Magic the Gathering.
It is a really bad time to get into Magic, but hey, man, it's fun from what I'm told. I don't know how to play Magic, but from my friends that do play Magic, they really like it. Yeah, but the only thing they don't like is the amount of damage that game has done to their wallets and credit cards.
Gathering. Why am I doing this? It was like, yeah, you know what? I think I will try it. I have nothing to lose. One glorious nerd named Richard Channing Garfield invented this amazingly terrible game. And you're thinking, Garfield, Tucker, isn't that the cat? And you think, again, no, that cat was named after President Garfield, who is a relative of this Garfield. Also in the family is the guy who
What
invented the
the-
paperclip. The Garfields have been working behind the scenes
They-
for
they-
years. Richard was farming
damn,
around in Portland
alright.
in the 1980s, doing board game stuff with his buddies from no other than Wizards of the Coast. You guys know Wizards of the Coast, right? The ones who
Yeah.
own D&D and Magic the Gathering and are notable over monetizing douchebags and really ruin things for other people, but they made two of the biggest IPs of nerd ever, so you kind of got to deal with
Yeah.
them. Well, I guess those fellas pushed Richard to come up with his own card game, and he did exactly that while going through graduate school for computer programming. Which begs the question, how easy is graduate school if you can come up with a best-selling trading card, the first ever trading card game, at the same time as getting your degree? You know, graduate school is for idiots. Don't do it. And it's not like this was light work. Do you understand how complex Magic the Gathering is, there are so many layers to it that they have a whole certification process you have to go through if you want to be a judge at tournaments.
Yeah.
I'm looking over it, it's probably harder than the bar exam. There's like 20,000 Magic the Gathering cards. Chris, put up the number of actual cards, individual cards.
That's insane. 90. You guys can't see it. There you go. 90,870 cards. Dear fucking Lord. To be fair, not all of them, I'm sure, is legal. Like, to play right now because there's different formats, but that is still like a lot of fucking cards
That are out there. It's like 11,000 or something, and you have to know what each one of those does and how they interact with other cards. It's crazy. There's this whole thing called the stack that tells you when things happen. You have to factor in things like double strikes and death touches, and it's monstrously complicated. It didn't start that way. The alpha version of the game was pretty simple, a little OP, and kind of didn't really understand what it was doing, but he still did it during graduate school, so I'll cut him some slack. It came out in 1993 and basically immediately sold out, and it never stopped being sold out again. And primarily the reason why I hate Magic the Gathering is because I want to keep talking about it because I find it so interesting, but I made a structure for this video. Now I got to talk about Pokemon cards instead.
Yes!
Pokemon cards are stupid. It was originally...
I'm offended. I don't think they're stupid. I don't think they're stupid. It's time to cancel him.
called Pocket Monsters, because it was a video game first that fit in your pocket. Two guys from Japan named Satoshi Tajiri and Ken Sugimori came up with the idea and pitched it to Nintendo in 1990. But it wasn't released as a game until 1996 for the Game Boy, and it should have stayed there. The games are infinitely better than the card game. Getting a shiny in
That's subjective.
Pokemon feels like a special event. Getting a shiny in a Pokemon pack makes you Google how much this is worth, and then you find out it's worth a nickel, and then you want to die. And Pokemon players are way more serious than Magic the Gathering players in a different way. One, there's a lot of you can't sit with us energy at Pokemon players tables, I've noticed.
That I can agree with.
I don't know if that's, I'm just maybe just socially anxious. But two,
No. There's just some Pokemon players that are like that. Not that I'm talking from personal experience.
Magic the Gathering players are dorky, but they want you to play. And Pokemon players are
That
either
is true. The magic players and my locals are super duper nice.
Scalpers that are just taking it and selling it to children, which is a whole different issue. They're scalping in Magic the Gathering, but Chris, put up a video of someone like raiding a Costco for all those losers with their ass cracks hanging
Out of control.
Disgusting.
I hope all of these people fucking go to HE double hockey stick.
But also, the gameplay of the Pokemon trading card, no one plays it because it's terrible. There's like
That I disagree with. I disagree with. The Pokemon TCG, and just to give you guys context, I am a semi-competitive Pokemon TCG player, and I'm also a judge. So I've worked my fair share amount of events. I've played at a lot of regionals, and every single regional for Pokemon has gotten bigger and bigger every single year. We have Worlds coming up this weekend of the time I am reacting to this, and there's going to be a ton of people. So I think maybe this guy is just a little bit not educated enough in what, like, hasn't been in the Pokemon TCG community enough. But, I mean, compared to Magic I think is always going to be the number one TCG. So I guess it's really easy to just compare any other TCG and look at it and be like, yeah, nobody plays it and nobody cares about it and stuff like that. I think it's easy to say that when you're comparing it to the number one TCG by, like, a light year. You know what I mean? Like, it's yeah. Unless he might be over exaggerating, but I think if you were to look at numbers and statistics of how many players are playing at these tournaments, how many players are playing at like cups and regionals and stuff like that, you would notice that a lot of TCG players I'm noticing are actually switching to Pokemon because a lot of the TCGs at the competitive level are not paying out enough. The pricing could just be like not good. Cough, cough, air fryer at Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals. So a lot of them have been actually switching over to Pokemon because the Pokemon prize pool is significantly better. So, yeah. I think this person just doesn't know and is just looking at like one thing, and again comparing it to the Magic, which will always be the number one.
5 people on Earth who actually play that game. Everyone else is just collecting it because it's worth money. You can quote
Not
me
true.
on that. If you are in the comments down below, you love that playing Pokemon trading card game, let me know, and then go to trading card shop down the street and buy Magic the Gathering set. Buy a Commander deck, because it's way better than that Pokemon Pokemon sucks. The card game sucks.
No. I think
Anyway, the first
you're
Pocket
just
Monsters trading card
not
game came out in
educated
1996, but only in Japan. They hit the US in
how to
1999.
play, and I think maybe he's thinking about like the old trading card games. I feel like the new one, it's actually, so this is just my opinion. I think the Pokemon trading card game is one of the easiest card games to learn. However, the skill ceiling is incredibly like high, in my opinion. I think that there is a huge separation between good players and great players. It's just a lot of micro decisions, I think it comes down to. And you can argue that, like, oh, yeah, well, there's some, all trading card games are like that. But I think Pokemon especially, I think it's very hard to get really, really good in the game. I've been playing for well over now, like coming up on 20 years, and I am still very mediocre at this game. So, and there is just there are some people that are so gifted. I don't understand how they'll be playing and making actions that to me doesn't make any sense. But then at the end of the game, they completely swoop me, and I'm like, oh, they did that because they were looking to make that play later on. Like, it's just like stuff like that. So I think I don't want to say it grinds my gears when people say that Pokemon TCG is a baby game and it's really easy to play and that everybody who's playing it isn't actually good at card games, because that is just not true. I think the true part is that yes, it is a children's card game, but it can be very technically hard when it comes to certain decks to play. So there are some brain dead decks in the game. I don't think all those dead decks are good, but yeah. Sorry, I'm going on a rant because I'm very passionate about Pokemon. Play One Piece. It's more fun than both. I agree. I like One Piece a lot. The One Piece card game is very fun. Right now, I find it more fun than Pokemon, but again, I think it's just personal preference. I also want to note that a lot of the pro Pokemon players actually play in other card games, and a lot of the time, those pro Pokemon players are topping the regionals for other card games. I mean, have you guys seen Ian Rom? He made it in top 8 of Worlds last year, took a break from the game, and then proceeded to top, I think he might have won a Magic tournament, like a big one. I can't remember, but he topped one of the Magic tournaments. And then there was another player, Lucas Zing. He took a break from Pokemon, literally went to a One Piece tournament, grabbed a deck he like watched one Metafy video on, and proceeds to top the event. So like, don't sleep on pro Pokemon players. These people are so cracked. There's actually a video I maybe want to watch at some point. It's done by I can't remember. I think Bert PTCG. He did like a whole video on how is it that Pokemon players are also topping other card games, and I think it's going to be a very interesting watch. If we have time today, we'll watch it. Sorry, I don't typically yap this much in a TCG, or in a video, but I'm very, very passionate. So when I hear people say Pokemon sucks, but you haven't actually like played it or like sat down and watched like pro play, I'm kind of like,
And through Wizards of the Coast, God forbid they don't get their hands in those. And then you got the animated series in 1997, and now everyone loves Pikachu. And now there's a big balloon of Pikachu at the Thanksgiving Day parade because of cigarettes and Hitler. It all goes back to cigarettes and Hitler and the Soviets. But we can't talk about
Jesus
Magic
fucking
the Gathering and
Christ.
Pokemon without number 3, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out in 1999 trying to copy the success of Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty cool for a hot minute, and the show was also cool adjacent. Well, it was kind of like the alt community, you know, it wasn't had the main appeal of Pokemon. Also, the cards are really dark and f***ed up. I don't know what that's all about. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Hasn't been cool for years, yet there's like 5 guys in every card shop that swear by Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I don't know how to fit this in organically.
That I'm not huge on Yu-Gi-Oh, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh's still doing fine. I think it's still doing okay. Yeah, when he said, I just got into Magic the Gathering this year. I'm like, wow. So you barely got introduced to TCGs this year. Okay.
Going back to how up these cards are, have you ever seen the art for Zork Necrophage?
Jesus fucking Christ! I'd smash.
Like, what is that? And also, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, there's like an all art of that. They gave it like thighs.
Oh, smash.
That was weird. But it gave us Pot of Greed, the Pot of Greed beams, so I'm cool with that. But also, Yu-Gi-Oh!, when it comes to like how the game is played, it is possible to win that game in one hand. Like, the other person doesn't get to play, and that's not
that is the worst part of the game.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a well-balanced game, so I don't understand why people love it so much. Also, how you count the points, like it goes up to like 40,000 points.
And that is why I will play Master Duel and Master Duel only. I cannot imagine sitting down and actually playing an IRL Yu-Gi-Oh game. I think that would drive me insane. That would push me to the edge.
Or some that. How about we just kill little monsters like you should in every trading card game? But now that Magic the Gathering and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Did their things, everyone's trying to get in on the trading card success. Magic the Gathering is doing their licensed bullshit with like Spider-Man, and there's SpongeBob and Monty Python Magic cards. I don't know what's
Final
going on.
Fantasy!
Disney tossed out a trading card game called Lorcana, which is their attempt at making a Magic the Gathering.
I have feelings on Lorcana, but I feel like I can't properly voice them because I don't play Lorcana. I think the art's cool. I don't know how I actually feel about the game mechanics because I learned how to play it, and I was just kind of like, eh.
Gathering. There's this new One Piece game that half of my Magic friends have moved over to. I think League of Legends has a trading card game. Like, everyone's just doing this because you can make a ton of money.
Riftbound, I'm excited for that.
Market is oversaturated, and I don't know what to do about that. I just play Magic. Actually, I went to a trading card store, and this guy was like, I got the Final Fantasy cards if anyone's looking for them. And I was like, damn, he's got the pre-release that's not even out yet. How did he get that? And I bought them, and I brought it home, and I paid like $200 for this huge box, and I opened it up, and it was the Final Fantasy trading card game, not the Magic Final Fantasy collab.
Typical TCG player. Can't read.
I've never been angrier in my life. If anyone needs these cards, or tell me if they're worth any money, because I'm just sitting on these Final Fantasy cards, and they're terrible. But now that the history's all done, I get to talk about the crap that makes me want to scream. You've all ruined what tobacco and Hitler has done for all of us, and you should be ashamed. Number one, scalpers. I talked about them earlier. We're getting into it now.
All
this
of the
is easily
scalpers.
the worst part of this stupid hobby. Do you understand how hard it is to
those
find cards now unless you
motherfuckers.
know where to go? Every time I stop by the trading card aisle in Target to grab a few packs for and giggles, I leave empty-handed. Because assholes go in there, full-grown adults, and plop their asses down and learn when the f***ing stock boy restocks that and takes all of them, then resells them on eBay. It's f***ing
You know what's even worse, and it's totally not because I'm speaking from experience. Nope, not at all. When the Target employees themselves are in on it. Holy moly! Can I tell you guys a story? I'm sorry. I have a lot of things to talk about. But first of all, the local Target, the nearest one to me in Atlantis. There's a few Targets in Atlantis, but the one I frequent. From my understanding, the Target employees at that Target are in on it. Like, they actually, like, hide product in the back for themselves. Second of all, apparently, there's this one lady who is in charge of stocking, like, the TCG stuff. Tell me why the insane scalpers in Atlantis, because there's scalpers here that live here, they put an air tag on this lady's car because they figured out that she goes early in the mornings, like I'm talking 3-4 a.m. to Target to go restock. So they put an air tag on this lady's car to see when she would go to Target and restock, so that way they know when to line up in the morning. True story. Why do I know this? And it's because I have one of my close friends works at Target. Insane. Yes, I don't know whatever happened to that, but I'm hoping that whoever did that, they caught him and they arrested him, because you can't freaking do shit like that. So disgusting.
Embarrassing. People who do this are called rip and shippers because that's what they do. They rip open packs, then ship them out for profit. Or maybe the rip is for rip-off because these dork bags. Douche dork bags. It's gotten so bad that these retailers are discontinuing carrying these products because of the hassle. Pokemon just released a bunch of vending machines because they thought it would be good for the kids. And that went south immediately. You had full-grown adults lining up just putting dollar after dollar into these vending machines. Oh, it's so bad. And like, I live in Brooklyn, right? And there's a place called 20-Sided that sells cards, and they are so cool about that. Like, I can buy as many packs as I want, but I've seen it before. Like, someone will go in there and try and buy as much as possible, and they're like, no, we can tell you no. Like, you. You're obviously scalping. You don't love the hobby. We're here for the hobbyists. That's what I'm all about, baby. That's what these places should be doing. But
AW card shop.
A Target doesn't give a Scalpers are pieces of shit. These guys are beating the out of each other in Costco over boxes of cards.
So embarrassing.
You've got people buying these things by the pallet. They fill up hotel rooms, floor to ceiling with boxes, tins, whatever else they can get their gritty little hands on. And yes, I mean, Pokemon's for children. It is for children. So you should feel bad about that. Magic the Gathering's a little bit different. But even at the end of the day, dude, you shouldn't be doing this. Another big issue in trading cards is rarity chasing. This is way more prevalent in Pokemon, but it also happens in Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Everybody wants to be the big special boy with the big special card.
I think it happens in every single card game. It's also like a huge thing in One Piece as well.
The guy with the shiny piece of cardboard that nobody else has. Really, that was originally the whole point of card collecting. You wanted the coolest card at the playground. If you're not a card person, I have no idea why you're watching this video in the first place, but there's always 1 or 2 rare cards per pack that you open. And some of those rare cards are a lot rarer than the others. And people will pay far too much money for the special shiny big card boy. It's wild how much, like, I'm trying to think of a card recently that came out for Magic. The Miku card is worth a lot of money. If I had $1 for every time I saw a video of someone crying about a card they found in a pack, I could probably afford a couple more packs. But there's a reason why they're crying. It's because that card might put their kid through college. Chris, put up that video of that guy finding the one ring. Like, he's trembling, and that's the card he sold to Post Malone for $3 million.
Holy shit.
Changed that person's life because he opened one Magic pack. You've also got weird ones like Mark Jackson basketball cards with the Menendez brothers just chilling behind them. It's only worth like 20 to 30 bucks, but it's worth money because those 2 murderers are in the background. But you would not believe what kind of money people are paying for pieces of cardboard in this industry. And it's crazy because you're trading pieces of cardboard for pieces of paper to collect more cardboard to sell for more paper. It's all just paper. Actually, let's do another speed run through the most insane sales of cards, because these numbers make me borderline suicidal. I already talked about the One Ring, the Post Malone. Do you guys know that story? Post Malone's a big-time Magic the Gathering fan.
I love Post
Malone. And when the Lord of the Rings set came out in 2023 and included 1 single copy of this variant version of the One Ring, he basically put a bounty out for it. When some dude in Canada found it, Post bought it for $2.2 million. Good for him. That's how you should be spending your money if you're a rich person. And does that sound like a lot of money? Well, you'd be right, but we're just getting started. The other big card that everyone in Magic knows about is the Black Lotus. I don't really understand why it's so special.
I've heard of this one.
I think it's like 1 mana for 3 mana or something, 3 colorless mana or any color. I don't know. It's a way over OP card, and it came out in the alpha pack, and it's in the unprintables, which is a list. I don't think that's the right name for it, but it's a certain list of cards that they will never print again because people said don't print it because the value was going down. So it's super rare, and the most recent one sold for $3 million last year for a card. And you can't play
$3 million? What the hell? Huh? What CCG do you play? Pokemon, One Piece, Vanguard. Those are my main ones.
With that card, I would be so afraid to use that card in tournament play. Logan Paul bought a mint condition Illustrator Pikachu in 2022 for, oh my god, $5.2 million.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know why when Post does it, I'm cool with it. When he does it, I'm not. That's bias right there. And sports cards are a whole different ball game. Travis, bad pun, dude. Travis wrote this script. Come on, man. Sick of you. Sports cards regularly go for over $4 million. And a 1952 Mickey Mantle rookie card sold in 2022 for, Chris, put in a drum roll. I'm gonna do a little something special here. $12.6 million. You can buy.
Do you know how much how $12.6 million could change my life? Why couldn't that be me?
House in the hills of Manhattan for that much money. There's no hills in Manhattan. I don't know. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think there's any hills.
I guess I was wrong, though. People are still buying sports cards, but go show them some love over at Target, because no one's touching those things. So you can kind of see why this whole...
That's enough to save me, Shoujo. Oh, no.
Rare chasing thing makes sense. The thing...
I don't think anything can save me, Shoujo.
The thing that makes me so mad about the whole rip and shipping thing is that people think they're being so clever. Like they're gaming the system or something. You're buying scratch tickets, you dipshit. They've been doing this thing in Magic that's so shady, I just want to scream. They make these rare things that they know
Lord,
people
not
are
the
gonna
collector
want, like the
boxes!
One Ring or the David Tennant Doctor Who card. It's always the branded but regardless, they know you're gonna chase after it, so they purposefully keep them out of the regular packs and only put them in the collector packs, which are conveniently 4 times the price. So
Jesus fucking Christ.
To get a chance at getting the big boy card, you gotta spend $20 on a single pack, and I do it all the time. I love collector packs.
Why wasn't Gunrun buying TCG
so much because almost all the cards are shiny, and it makes my little pea brain go doki doki. It's a scam. It's always been a scam. I'm getting bent over the barrel, but I did get the rare art Surveil land card from the Murders at Karlov Manor collector deck. So, I don't know. It's worth $20. Maybe I'll buy another one. But since there's millions of dollars on the line for these big cards, scammers are out there working real hard. Honestly, harder than most of us. And that's the problem. Cards only go for that much money when they're graded. There's like 4 of these 3-letter companies that will take a look at your cards. And then they rate them on a scale from 1 to 10 in terms of their condition. And the condition doesn't have to do with if you scratched it or not. There's some shit that you can't even decide, like how centered the printing is or shit like that. Like, you don't decide what the grade of the card is, even if you use leather white gloves or whatever. But getting it graded is a hassle. You have to like ship your cards out to them and catch them at a convention, and I'm way too lazy for that crap. But if I think I'm gonna get $1 million for a card, do you think I'm gonna send that through the mail? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna trust that dip USPS? Absolutely not. But regardless, there's a lot of people out there making fake cards and fake grading them to make a profit. One fun example is Nationwide Sports and Pokemon.
I've heard about this stuff, the fake PSA. What the hell? What?
Curcio and Losif, what the is that last name, had a little scheme running where they made mid-graded cards look like they were high-graded and swindled a bunch of card shops and buyers out of money. They did around $2 million in damages to people while using the stupid fake names like Brendan Woolley and Joe I still can't say the last name. But they got arrested in 2024 and they're facing up to 20 years in jail. You guys. These
As they
guys
should.
Are out there all the time. Like, I think Logan Paul bought like a ton of fake Pokemon cards. Like, people see the ability to make a profit by selling you bullshit. And why wouldn't they? There's so many fake alpha Magic the Gathering packs out there. It's all crazy. And resealing is another huge issue. So an alpha pack.
Do you guys remember that one guy who was doing like TikTok rip and ships, and he accidentally he wrote on an energy card for Pokemon the name of someone's like username, and typically they do that like after they finish like a rip and ship order to like label, okay, these cards are gonna go to this person. So this person resealed some packs and accidentally left one of those cards. So he opened the pack and there was the card that he wrote like another person's username on, and people were like, did you reseal this? And he was like first denying it, and then he doubled down, and it was really, really bad.
Which means like the original packs of the original set of Magic the Gathering are worth, I think, like $7,000 each, right? Which, if you don't know about this hobby, you're probably just gasped. That's how it is. But people will open those, see if there's any good cards in there. If there are, they take them out and replace them with bad cards, and then reseal it with like a factory resealer, so you have no idea. It's crazy. And even just buying and selling cards like through the internet, like TCG Player, is a gamble. People will, like, if you sell a card, people will just say, I never got it, to like get a free card and get their money back. It's horse.
Fuck those guys. I hate those motherfuckers.
Why would you ever mail your cards? The actual stores like Target are scamming you too. You ever see those special 3 boosters for 18 deals? Those are a scam. These secondhand retailers are taking packs with no chance of rares and putting them in a thing.
Don't ever chat. I know you guys have probably seen these in the stores before, okay? If you ever see like one of those like really not official looking, like, oh, yeah, 3 Pokemon booster packs and a random promo, and it's in like some dinky little box, and there's like no official Pokemon branding on it, do not buy it. You want to know why? These companies, this is what I was told, and again, maybe for legal reasons, this is not facts, but it is very highly speculated. Do not buy these products because they're loose packs that these companies likely just weigh. So if you guys would know what like weighing means, right? So if you look at a, say, super rare card, often these cards have like extra layers of like aluminum or some sort of foiling, right, on these cards to make them look shiny, to make them look nice, to have textures on the cards. So obviously, if those cards are in packs, the pack is going to be maybe a little heavier. So what these companies, not even just companies, people do this. Also, just be very careful, chat, when buying loose packs from even just like stores, from like LGSs and stuff. Just be very, very wary. A lot of the time, these people, what they'll do is they'll weigh the packs, they'll keep the heavy packs, and then they'll leave the lighter packs to sell. Now, am I saying you should weigh? I do whatever the hell you want. But if your intention is to just profit and all of that, like, fuck you. And just leave like the freaking lighter packs. Well, sometimes there might be like a nice card in those lighter packs, but maybe 8 times out of 10 there really isn't anything. So be very, very careful. Yes, people started using metal detectors. Dude, I've seen those videos where people go to stores or LGSs and they'll just use a metal detector on packs, and then they'll open the pack where the metal detector beeps, and then there's something in it. I don't know. People are finding ways to see what's inside a pack. Oh, okay, this card is in this pack. Oh, there's a really good hit in this one, and they'll open it. It's crazy. I don't know. There's going to be at some point, maybe somebody's already doing this, or they're going to just get like a little mini x-ray sort of machine so they can see exactly what cards are in there. I have no idea. This is why I always buy sealed product, and I only ever buy them from like the actual like Pokemon Center, like for Pokemon cards, or I'll buy them at like Target where I know they're selling like official Pokemon sealed product. I almost never buy from Amazon because Amazon is known to have resealed product, because a lot of the times the people who are selling Pokemon on Amazon are actual people, not the actual Amazon facilities. So these people are just shipping them out of their houses. Like, just be very, very wary of where you get your trading card game product, because this isn't only a Pokemon thing. This happens for, I want to say, most card games.
Trying to scam your grandma into buying you some dogs because she doesn't know any better. $18 for 3 packs when normally you'd pay $3 for each pack. It's ridiculous. Target selling
Insane.
those is disgusting. Conclusion. I don't know what it is. I love it. I love this hobby, and it's just gambling, but you can also play a game with them. The game of Magic the Gathering is very fun, but it is gambling, so I don't know how to feel. I don't know why I buy the cards. I don't know why I go to tournaments.
It's okay.
I'm not
Me
even having
neither.
a good time. I show up with a pre-con rule deck.
That's not good.
Barb, whatever the fucking raccoon's name is, and these guys across the table from me have an $800 commander deck that they built, and they're going for fucking EDCH or whatever the fuck. I can't stand it. And then I've wasted an entire day just for what? To be around a bunch of unshowered jerks that are a million times smarter than me for 20 minutes a pop. And then there's always new band cards, and there's always a new format that I have to learn. Tournaments are always held in weird little speakeasies to keep the gatekeepers away and the pedophiles close. It's just
Jesus fucking
the most fun I've
Christ.
ever had in my life. Like, comment, and subscribe, and do all those things. New videos every Saturday and every other Wednesdays. Check out Extra Talk, dude. Just do it. $4 a month. $4 a month, you get a new video every week. Every
Hell
week you get
yeah.
an extra video. What are you doing? Just sitting there, and you get your name at the end of the video. I might make the font bigger at this point, because I don't know. I'll just have to talk here for longer, because you guys, it's too many names. It's too many names. The cat's nowhere here, so I can't bring her in the frame. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great one.
I can tell this guy was very passionate about what he's talking about. Oh Lord. Yeah, it was a fun video. I got a little mad at some of the Pokemon stuff, but hey, man. I mean, that's why you guys watch me react to stuff, right? You want to hear my thoughts? Are you gonna get the V card on Friday so you can pull it for yourself? Oh boy, I will not. So I will not be streaming Friday because I am not going to be here this weekend. However, I will be releasing something on Friday for V card. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't you worry, Pookies. What about Card Market? I haven't bought anything from Card Market before. What's a good place to order for Vanguard packs? Does 50 cards sell sealed product? I'm pretty sure they sell sealed product. I say 50 cards. I really like shopping from them. You can use code Poseidon 5 for 5% off your order. But yeah, they should be selling, yeah, they sell sealed product. So definitely recommend picking some stuff up over there. Shameless self-promo. Okay, let's see. That was a fun video. That wasn't in my plan of videos to watch for today. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they're selling Vanguard booster boxes for $60, but you can get an additional 5% off. We were gonna watch you can tell I was watching some Hereditary videos after I watched Hereditary last night. Oh, look, it's me! Okay. We have the TM Opera, or not TM Opera. My bad.
19 nicknames are given.
We are going to be watching Symboli Rudolph, the Emperor of Umamusume by Pyrex. Again, love his videos. I absolutely love his videos. They're always such an interesting watch. And I like that he's trying to work on most of the main horse girls to give them their love. I believe the next video he's working on is the Grass Wonder video, because at the time of recording, Grass Wonder just recently passed away. Really sad to think about. So yeah, well, I'll look forward to that video when that comes out. But we're going to be watching Symboli Rudolph, one of my, honestly, I want to say top 5 horses. She's probably number 4, number 5 for me. I really like Symboli Rudolph. But yeah, it's 27 minutes, a little bit of a longer video from him, which is always welcome.
The Ashen Beast of Kasamatsu, the Black Assassin, the Conqueror of the Century's End. These are all titles given to some of Japan's most notable racehorses, solidifying their legacy long after their retirement. Forever remembered in the world of horse racing, nicknames are given to identify monumental victories
Seven
or
Grass
upsets
Wonder.
that a horse achieved over the span of their career. For Oguri Cap, it would be the sheer amount of victories he displayed both in Kasamatsu and in graded races. For Rice Shower, it would be the major Triple Crown upsets against McQueen and Bourbon. And for TM Opera O, it would be the undefeated year of racing at the century's end. All of these titles hold significant weight. However, one nickname displays a history of sheer dominance: Emperor. This title was given to a racehorse who would rival some of the strongest of his era and emerge victorious, claiming the title of a Triple Crown victor. A racehorse who in Umamusume is displayed as a calm and collected senior and the president of the student council, one who many look up to at Tracen Academy. This is the story of Symboli Rudolph, the emperor who would seize the Triple Crown.
We love
Symboli
her!
Rudolph raced between the years of 1983 to 1986, and at the time of his career, there would only be 3 racehorses given the Triple Crown title. These horses would be Saint Light in 1941, Shinzan in 1964, and Mr. CB in 1983. The one important thing to note before we dive into Rudolph's career is the introduction of the grading system first introduced in 1984. Graded races were created to identify the varying level of difficulty of each individual race. This evaluation, unsurprisingly, would also come with an increasing level of difficulty in terms of competitors. Graded races had originally started in Europe, with the European pattern race system being implemented in 1972. Following this, TOBA, or the Thoroughbred Owners and Breeders Association, would begin their own grading project in North America in 1973. This was in response to European requests for a similar system to be established, and the first list of North American graded stakes were later published in 1974. In the years leading up to the implementation of the graded system, there wasn't a Triple Crown series. Instead, Japan had what was known as the 8 Great Races, or the Hachi Daikyo So. This set of races included the 5 Great Classics, these being the Oka Sho, Satsuki Sho, Tokyo Yushun, Yushun Himba, and the Kika Sho. In addition,
I know all
both
of
the
these.
Spring and Autumn Tenno
Totally
Sho, as
not
well as the
because I've lost a lot of these in the game. Totally not because of any of that.
Kinen would be added to the series of great races. These were considered as the most prestigious races in Japan at the time, with the establishment of the new grading system ranging from G3 to G1 races. That meant only one thing: new records could be set and new legacies created. And that's where our story begins. Symboli Rudolph was born on March 13, 1981, in the town of Mobetsu, Hokkaido. He was sired by Partholon and Sweet Luna. Luna was the daughter of Speed Symboli, a renowned Japanese racehorse who was the first ever to compete in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. Symboli is in honor of the Symboli farm, which is where Rudolph was born. Rudolph refers to Rudolph I, an early king of Germany. During the early years of Rudolph's life, he'd be trained and conditioned to participate in a newly established Triple Crown series alongside his trainer, Yuji Nohira. On July 23, 1983, Simbali Rudolph would take to the turf for the first time, participating in his debut race at the Niigata racecourse.
No,
Compared to the rest of Rudolph's
not
career,
a reindeer,
this
it's a
course was surprisingly
horse.
short, being only 1,000
It's a
meters
horse.
in total. Due to Rudolph's sire's lineage, this was a test of his racing capabilities. Partholon was an Irish racehorse, with those horses being better suited for short-distance sprint races. 1,000-meter courses are usually run with either one corner in a final stretch, or over the course of a straight line,
That's
making it optimal
insane.
for a display of Rudolph's capabilities. Rudolph would place first in this race, establishing a promising career to come. From his debut race in July till the end of the year, Rudolph would participate in 2 more ungraded races alongside his jockey, Yukio Okabe. These 2 races would be the Ichio Tokubetsu on October 29, 1983, and an open race held in Tokyo on November 27th of the same year. Rudolph would place first in these 2 ungraded races, only further solidifying the possibility for him to be a strong competitor in the years that followed. The open race that Rudolph attended in 1983 would also hold a great significance that would play a role in the future events of Rudolph's career. Originally, the plan was to enter Rudolph in the Asahi High Futurity Stakes, a major G1 stake-graded race for 2-year-old thoroughbreds. This is seen as a year-end championship for the 2-year-old division in horse racing in Japan. Rudolph, by this point, definitely displayed the qualities to win this race. However, his
Rudolph
owner
is just
had
that
another plan
goated.
in mind. The open race Rudolph participated in was held in Tokyo, and it just so happens to have landed on the same day as the Japan Cup in 1983. Rudolph's owners aimed to show visiting fans and racers alike the sheer strength that Rudolph had even at an early age. A display of confidence against some of the most fierce racers from around the world. This was during a period where Japanese racehorses were fighting to secure a victory against foreign competitors, making this declaration all
Don't
the more risky
sleep
for Rudolph.
on the
With this
other
declaration
horses.
of power, Rudolph would wrap up his first year of racing with 3 total races, placing first in each one. The Japanese Triple Crown series is only available for 3-year-old thoroughbreds, so for Rudolph, his only opportunity would be in the year 1984. Before competing in the Triple Crown series, Rudolph first needed to qualify by winning a preliminary race. Due to this, he would enter to compete in the 1984 Yayoi Show, which would be held on March 4th. The Yayoi Show doesn't only act as a preliminary requirement for the Triple Crown series, but also is widely seen as a key trial race for the Satsuki Show, bringing in a list of strong competitors. Among them was a horse named Baizen Nishiki, an undefeated racehorse who also had 3 victories under his belt. Nishiki would
That's
be the
a
fan favorite
big
to win
horse.
due to a G3 victory he'd achieved
That
at the Kyoto
is a
Haiyonsai
thick
Stakes
horse.
in February. Despite the strong competition, Rudolph proved to the audience just how capable he was to claim victory. In the final spread of the race, Rudolph advanced to the front of the pack, overtaking Nishiki to solidify his ability to compete in the Triple Crown series.
Holy
With
shit.
this upset of the fan favorite, Rudolph will move on to begin his journey for the Triple Crown title. One important thing to note is that up until this point, Okabe, Rudolph's jockey, would also have a history of jockeying Nishiki, from the beginning of his career in 1983 up until the Kyoto Haiyonsai Stakes. Okabe, prior to racing in the Yayoi Show, was presented a choice. He had to choose between jockeying Nishiki or Rudolph at the Yayoi Show.
Which one
Okabe
did he
chose Rudolph,
choose?
despite
Ah!
Nishiki, at the time, being evaluated as the stronger between the two. Okabe's choice to
Don't
jockey
sleep
Rudolph
on
will result
Rudolph.
in Nishiki's owners discarding Okabe as a jockey in the future, seeing this
Don't
choice
do
as
that.
an act of betrayal. Once more, Rudolph would be faced against Baizen Nishiki, this time with much greater stakes on the line. This would mark the first Satsuki Show to be held under the new graded system, also ushering in the first year of the Triple Crown series. After Rudolph's victory at the Yayoi Show, he was declared as a fan favorite to win. As the race began, Rudolph would hover mid-pack before accelerating after the 4th corner. In doing so, he would once more find himself in the home stretch against
Holy
Nishiki.
shit!
Just like the Yayoi Show, Rudolph would pull ahead of his competitor, finishing the
Let's
race
go!
a whole length ahead of Nishiki. This wasn't only a first place finish, but also a record-setting time of 2 minutes 1.1 seconds.
That's
One
insane.
important thing to note is the fact that Okabe, despite Rudolph's many victories, hadn't raised a whip on him once. Rudolph was seen as an intelligent horse who understood when to act during crucial moments in a race. Upon claiming victory, Okabe would hold one finger over his head, signifying this was the first of 3 victories to claim the Triple Crown.
Let's go!
After the Sasuke show,
That's
held on
aura
April
right
5th,
there.
1984, Rudolph would set his sights on the Tokyo Yushun, which would be held on May 27th. At this point in Rudolph's short career, he had already made a name for himself as a fierce and feared competitor. Several racehorses avoided running in the Tokyo Yushun simply because Rudolph was a competitor. As the Tokyo Yushun began, Okabe would later admit in interviews that he was hasty to have Rudolph advance forward during the second leg of the race. Rudolph was hanging in 7th to 8th place over a majority of the race itself, most likely shaking Okabe, leading to an early command to spurt to avoid a devastating loss.
Oh no!
For the first time in his career with Rudolph, Okabe would raise the whip and strike Rudolph to command him to move forward. However, despite his jockey's hasty decision, Rudolph would continue to keep his pace. As the racers reached a final turn to the home stretch, Okabe would state that it was as if Rudolph were speaking to him, "Hold on tight" being what he heard. After this moment, Rudolph would surge from the outside from 7th place all the way to 1st.
Holy shit!
Much of Rudolph's career isn't shown in the Umamusume
Oh
anime.
my goodness!
However, the Tokyo Yushun is an exception. The
That's
Yushun is displayed in
insane.
Season 2, Episode 1, where we see Tokai Teo, a real-life offspring of Rudolph, observing her second victory in the Triple Crown series. Just like in the anime, following this race, Okabe would hold 2 fingers over his head, signifying the second win of the series. This
Holy
victory only left the
moly.
Kika show to claim the Triple Crown.
I love
Rudolph's calm
Rudolph.
demeanor, even when all hope seemed lost, taught his jockey a lot about the horse itself. He would later admit that this race in particular would teach him a lot about horse racing. Before racing in the Kika show, Rudolph would participate in the Saint Light Kinen, a G3 race held on September 30th, 1984. At this point in his career, Rudolph had already displayed a unique aptitude for courses of varying lengths. Despite his first year of racing being on courses ranging from 1,000 to 1,600 meters, Rudolph still managed wins in medium and long distance races, ranging in length from 2,000 to 3,200 meters. Especially due to the lineage Rudolph was from, this was seen as a remarkable feat. It's rare to come across racehorses capable of performing well over all 4 aptitudes on the race course.
That's
Just
insane.
like the Sasuke show, Rudolph wouldn't only win the Saint Light Kinen, but also set a record time of 2 minutes 13.4 seconds. This would mark Rudolph's 7th consecutive win, retaining his title as an undefeated racehorse, even after claiming 2 of the 3 Triple Crown titles. In the entirety of Japanese horse racing, even before the establishment of the grading system, there hadn't been a single competitor who claimed the Triple Crown without suffering a single loss. Shinzan would suffer a 2nd place finish a month before winning the Kika show, while Mr. CB would place 2nd a year before competing for the Triple Crown title. Saint Light, much like CB and Shinzan, would also suffer a 2nd place finish prior to claiming the Triple Crown. If the stakes were high at the Tokyo Yushun, they would be even greater at the Kika show. Unlike the Tokyo Yushun, Okabe would enter this race with more confidence, knowing he could rely on Rudolph's racing capabilities. During the span of this race, Rudolph would comfortably hang near the front of the pack before the last straight, where he'd break away and secure his 1st place position. For a moment, it seemed as though a fierce rush to the finish line would take place, with Goldway tailing close behind Rudolph. Despite the pressure, Rudolph would break away fully, and solidify
Holy
himself
shit!
as the 4th horse to claim the Triple Crown title.
Let's go!
In addition to this prestigious achievement, Symboli Rudolph would also be the first horse in Japan's history to claim the Triple Crown title undefeated, winning 8 of the total races he'd enter over the span of his career. To further emphasize how
King Kaz,
impressive
thank you
this
so
achievement
much
was,
for
at
the
the time of writing the script
song.
in 2025,
Thank you.
there would only be 2 racehorses to achieve the same victory, these horses being Deep Impact in 2005 and Contrail in 2020. To win the
Holy
Triple
shit.
Crown series is an impressive feat in itself. but it is nearly unheard of to win without suffering a single loss at all in a horse's career.
Yeah.
With the win of the third Triple Crown race under their belt,
Too good to
Okabe
be
would confidently
true.
hold up 3 fingers following the win at the Kika show, solidifying the establishment of Japan's 4th Triple Crown winner. Following the Kika show, Rudolph would put himself to the test. As his owners had displayed a year prior at the open race in Tokyo, it was time for Rudolph to show the world what he was capable of. On November 25th, 1984, Symboli Rudolph would participate in the Japan Cup. It would be at this international race where Rudolph would face some of the strongest horses in his career.
Uh-oh.
2 notable names being Mr. CB, the previous year's Triple Crown victor, and Katsuragi Ace. Ace, although not a Triple Crown racehorse, was a fierce competitor in his own regard, having secured
That's
several
insane.
victories over the span of his career leading up to the Japan Cup. He had
Rivalry.
clear potential to give Rudolph a challenge.
These horses are
Ace's
something
style of
else,
running
man.
was
I
very similar
know.
to that of Silent Suzuka, a horse covered in one of my previous videos. A runaway method style of racing, running at full speed from the start to finish at the front of the pack. With such a strong lineup of Japanese competitors, hopes were also very high to have Japan secure a victory for the first time since the race's establishment. Since the Japan Cup's creation in 1981, Japan had suffered consecutive losses from foreign competitors.
Holy
Even
shit.
though Rudolph fought hard in this race, he'd unfortunately suffer the first loss of his career. Even though Rudolph had a bad temperament while in the stables, being nicknamed as the Lion, Rudolph was a horse who normally had a calm temperament on the racecourse, being able to remain composed even in critical situations. Even so, after suffering this defeat, Rudolph would show clear irritation at his first loss.
Oh no.
Even though he didn't place first, it's still remarkable that Rudolph finished 3rd in a race against the world's strongest competitors.
Yeah,
The Kika
that's
show
still
was
really
held
good.
only 2 weeks prior to the Japan Cup, giving Rudolph little time to recover for such a critical race. Though Katsuragi Ace isn't in the Umamusume anime, she is present in the game, where she both looks up to Rudolph and CB as inspirations, but also as rivals. Impressively,
Yeah.
Ace would hold first place for a majority of the race, his front-running style showing clear domination of speed and power with this victory. There wasn't much time to wallow in defeat though. Only a month following the Japan Cup, the Arima Kinen would be held. Originally, Rudolph's trainer had no plans of entering him in this race. However, one sudden announcement would change that decision. Katsuragi Ace's owners would announce his retirement after competing in the Arima Kinen. We've seen before instances of rivals suddenly retiring and the whole left
Yeah.
with never being able to overcome past defeats. A prime example being Jungle Pocket with Agnes Tachyon.
Agnes,
Due to the sudden
yeah.
announcement and seeking revenge
It's
for the Japan Cup's
avocado.
defeat, Symboli Rudolph would be registered to race in the 1984 Arima Kinen. Once more, just like the Japan Cup, Rudolph, Ace, and CB would be put against one another. Many spectators saw this as a continuation of the Japan Cup race, with 3 of the strongest racehorses of their generation being put against one another. Throughout the entirety of the race, Rudolph kept a close mark on Ace, and on the final straight, would accelerate, surpassing Ace and claiming a victory at the Arima Kinen.
Holy
This would
shit.
also mark another record time set by Rudolph, finishing the race at 2 minutes 32.8 seconds. A loss in the previous month had only pushed Rudolph and his handlers to strive for even greater achievements in the future. Following this victory, Rudolph would end the year of 1984 with the Triple Crown title and only
That's
one loss in his
crazy.
career.
One
Now,
loss
for many
is
horses we
still
cover
like
in these
not bad at
videos,
all.
Normally, that would be the end of our story. Rudolph would either retire or become a breeding stud. But this is the Emperor we're talking about here, and we still need to cover the race that gave him that title. Entering the year of 1985, Rudolph would compete in 6 total races. Coming off such a dominating year that was 1984, expectations were high to see more victories from the public. On March 31st, he'd compete in the first race of the year, the Nikkei Show, a G2 graded race. Starting the year strong, Rudolph would seize yet another victory,
Let's
making
go!
his overall record at this time 10-1. Following the Nikkei
Surely!
Show, Rudolph would race in the
Surely!
Spring Tenno Show, claiming another victory.
This will go in a
his
good
3rd year of
direction,
racing.
right?
At this point, Rudolph was displaying his strong presence on the race course once more. However, in Rudolph's race history,
Uh-oh.
one particular race would stand out. Following the Spring Tenno show held on April 29th, Rudolph would be set to race on June 2nd at the Takarazuka Kinen. There isn't any placement record for this race though, with Rudolph being scratched from the competition. A day before the Takarazuka Kinen, while training at the Hashin racecourse, Rudolph would slip due to the mud that had newly formed on the track. Due to this, Rudolph would suffer a shoulder injury and Okabe's slight bruising from being thrown from the fall. Though his handlers expected a speedy recovery following the cancellation of the Takarazuka Kinen, a new problem would quickly arise. Rudolph began experiencing muscle pains along with his shoulder injury, and to make matters worse, the process in order to treat his injuries would be painful for the racehorse. At the risk of retirement, Rudolph's owners would authorize a treatment utilizing fine needles to aid with muscle stimulation, as well as extracting infected blood riddled with bacteria. This method of recovery was a gamble in itself, but luckily, Rudolph would eventually recover,
Let's go!
aiming to participate in the remaining G1 races of 1985. On October 27, 1985, Rudolph would enter the Autumn Tenno Show. Having won the Spring Tenno Show, he was highly expected to claim yet another victory. Just like the Japan Cup, this race would result in Rudolph's second loss of his career.
No!
One interesting thing to note is the fact that, despite Rudolph's many victories, his defeats were discussed much more in the racing world. Rudolph was such a strong competitor. However, his losses were very infrequent and always at high-stake races. The Japan Cup against the world's strongest competitors, and the Autumn Tenno Show, where he would have set yet another record if he'd placed first. Up until this point, no racehorse had ever claimed back-to-back victories at the Spring and Autumn Tenno Show. It wouldn't be until Tamamo Cross's career in 1988 that the record will be set. This thought of not only becoming the first Japanese racehorse to win the Japan Cup, but also the possibility of being the first horse to win back-to-back victories at the Tenno shows, left a lot of expectation on the table for Symboli Rudolph. Speaking of the Japan Cup, following the Autumn Tenno show, that would be the exact race that Rudolph would participate in next. A month following the Tenno show, on November 25th, 1985, Symboli Rudolph would once more take to the racecourse, facing off against the strongest from around the world once again. The pressure was not only there for Rudolph to redeem himself from last year's defeat, but now, to also continue the winning streak Katsuragi Ace had established a year prior. Both Ace and CB wouldn't be participating in this race, leaving the door wide open for Rudolph to rise to claim Japan's second victory at this race. Unsurprisingly, Rudolph would be set as the overall fan favorite to win, with Golden Ivory from the United States being the second favorite overall. Once more, at the final stretch of the race, Rudolph would surge ahead of his competition, claiming victory as the second racehorse in Japanese history to win the Japan Cup title. This not only was monumental after a crushing defeat at the Autumn Tenno show, but also would earn Symboli Rudolph the nickname of Emperor. Rudolph had not only claimed the Triple Crown title without any losses at the time, but also would stand atop of the world's strongest at the 1985 Japan Cup. These back-to-back victories also hold a great significance in Japanese horse racing history, instilling faith that Japanese-bred horses could contest the strongest from around the world. Funnily enough, Rudolph was such a strong competitor that betting tickets in his favor were commonly referred to as bank tickets, with those betting on Rudolph knowing that it wasn't a gamble whatsoever, but a guaranteed payout instead. A presence so strong that victory was deemed absolute. A commercial which aired in 2013 by the GRA would use Rudolph as an example to highlight the Japan Cup held that year. It would state the following message. The 1985 Japan Cup. A man once said, "There are no absolutes in horse racing, but that horse is an exception. A horse whose 3 defeats make you want to speak more than his many victories. Symboli Rudolph, the eternal emperor. That autumn, Japan had reached the world. Conquer the globe." This was showcased that even decades after Rudolph's retirement, his impact and legacy would still stand strong as the years progressed. Following the victory at the Japan Cup, Rudolph would participate in his second Arima Kinen on December 22, 1985. Due to this being Rudolph's last race in Japan, the goal was simple. It wasn't just to win, but to show the audience a sheer display of power that Rudolph possessed. Okabe didn't mark any competitors this time around, instead trusting in Rudolph to show the audience a true spectacle of horse racing. Ending off a dominating legacy, Rudolph would win his second Arima Kinen, ending his career in Japan with sheer dominance. Over the span of his career in Japan, Rudolph would be registered for a total of 16 races, placing first in 13, second and third in 1, and having to withdraw from the Takarazuka Kinen. With such a strong legacy established
actually
in Japan,
insane.
Rudolph's new aim was to take on the world. In 1986, Rudolph would aim to compete in the L'Arc de Triomphe. Evidently, Rudolph's owners at the Simbali Ranch wanted to rake in more profits that came with Rudolph's victories. Against the request of Rudolph's trainer, Yuji Nohira, Rudolph would be registered to race in the San Luis Race Stakes held in the United States. Nohira was concerned of having Rudolph race in such close succession to traveling and undergoing rigorous training. This lack of self-awareness for Rudolph's well-being would come to backfire on the owners of the Simbali Ranch.
That's so
with Rudolph placing 6th at the San Luis Race Stakes. Rudolph would be injured in this race, suffering from a sudden outbreak of ligamentitis.
Please do not tell me they euthanized him.
We would have seen one of the greatest races in history. Simbali Rudolph versus Dancing Brave, an extremely strong racehorse from America who won the L'Arc de Triomphe in 1986. Sirius Simbali, a horse from the same ranch as Rudolph, would compete in Rudolph's stead, placing a devastating 14th in the L'Arc de Triomphe. After returning to Japan, Simbali Rudolph would celebrate his retirement with his handlers holding a ceremony for him on December 7, 1986. As Rudolph walked amidst the crowd, he could be seen wearing the 7 crowns number, signifying the wins over his career. A year after this event took place, Simbali Rudolph would be inducted to the JRA Hall of Fame for the sheer dominance that his career displayed in Japan. In retirement, Simbali Rudolph would become a breeding stud who would produce several strong offspring, the most notable being Tokai Teo, who I've also done a video about if you'd like to check that out. Rudolph would enjoy visitors and retirement life until 2011, where he would pass away at the age of 30. This is also notable due to just how long Rudolph lived, and even in retirement, still maintaining a sharp physique. Horses normally live till their mid-20s, making Rudolph's title as
That's
emperor
actually
hold
pretty
much
good.
more value even in his retirement. Rudolph's legacy still holds its weight even in modern day, with many regarding him as one of the strongest horses to ever emerge from Japan. So let me ask you this simple question. After listening to this extensive history of our beloved emperor, wouldn't you like to see an Umamusume anime season dedicated to him?
Yes.
There's many Umas who surround Rudolph that could be given the spotlight as well, such as Katsuragi Ace and Mr. CB. Even though Rudolph's career ended with a crushing defeat, his legacy remains as one of the strongest in Japan. This was the story of Simbali Rudolph, a racehorse who showed sheer strength against the world's strongest, personified in Umamusume as the Emperor of Traisen Academy, the ideal, the pinnacle of the racing world.
The aura that
Did you enjoy this
the
video? And who should I
Umamusume
cover
version
next?
of
Be sure to
Simbali
let me know in
Rudolph
the comment
has.
section down below. Thank you all for joining me, and as always, I will see you all in the next one.
Damn. What a horse. 13 wins. Insane. 13 wins out of 16 races. That's that's crazy. Yeah, most horses die at 25. So 30 years old is actually crazy. Actually wild. What a wonderful video. I always love Pyrex' videos. They're always great to react to and just watch. I learned so much. In the game, Rudolph becomes the dad joke spewer. I love Rudolph. I'm sad I don't have her right now. I need to pull. I'm out of carrots, bro. I'm out of carrots. YouTube, the ID. What? Ah, okay. Alrighty. Oh, Lord. Great video. I'm waiting for the next one now. I will react to every single one of this guy's Umamusume videos. I don't care if he releases like 200 of them. I will watch all of them. It was a random message. Those are always the greatest. Sometimes it's like we're talking about something and somebody will send like the most random message in chat and I'm like, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. What is this notification? Oh. Cool. They're giving more. Oh, that's right! Hold up. I forgot to log in. Hold up, chat. Let me log into Umamusume just really quick. I forgot about that. I forgot to log in yesterday and then the day before. My B. Before we move on, let me log in. Let me log in. Please. Here, I'll let you guys watch me log in real quick. I don't think I have the sound down, actually. I don't think more data! Why is it not capturing? What is this bullshit? Oh, that's why. I know why. I know why it's not capturing. It's because I have it on a different source. Duh. Will this work? Please tell me this will work. Frick frack snick snack. What is this bullshit? Man, OBS makes me so mad sometimes. Next video's clocking. Hi! Oh my god, what the? You're in my chat. Hello! Guys, look, and fireworks in my chat. 25 minutes. Dude, I'm down to watch longer videos. Why? Hold up. Will it show here? Game, I swear to God. Please don't do this to me. I guess the game just hates me. It won't show me anything. I just wanted to log in. Was that too much to ask for? Was that just too much? It might have been. Okay, let's try this again. Capture full screen. Nope, capture window. I hate this. 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 Do I have to do window capture? I swear to God. I just wanted to show you guys me logging into Umamusume. Oh, okay. There we go. I just logged in. Why is it frozen? Oh my goodness. Here we go again, guys. We're having issues. No! God damn it. And this is why we can't have nice things. Oh wait, Super Creek isn't out yet. Why did I think Super Creek was going to be out? Oh, Super Creek's going to be out after this banner. Is this a new banner? What is this? Zeno Rob Roy. Okay, I don't care anymore. What's that Windows 7 window? I have no idea. Oh well, I just wanted to log in. Thank you for reminding me, chat. Scuff Queen, shut up! I don't know how to stream. We're coming up on what? Almost 2 years in streaming? A year and what? I don't even know how long. I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary at the end of this year and I still don't know how to work OBS half the time. Not yet. Okay. Sorry. Just kind of picking. Okay, I need to pee again. So, this is what we're gonna do. I need to pee again. So, I'm gonna put on, let's just put on, oh God, which one do I put on? Which one? We'll put the Maxor React video on. Did I do this one last time? It is what it is. All right, I'm gonna go pee again. I drank a lot of water, which is good. Stay hydrated, chat. If you're peeing a lot, you either have been drinking a lot of water or maybe you have a urinary tract infection. So I will be right back. And we'll watch a Team Sky video. How does that sound? Alrighty, I'll be right back. Always nice to see some Monster Hunter love, especially from Maxor. So let's see what this vid's about. I am assuming it is about parrying the lightning Tyrannosaurus so he can eat him and wear his skin.
You that there was a genre of game, I know, very hard to believe, entirely revolving around the premise of beating up random animals with comically oversized hammers and machine guns.
It's peak gaming too.
Game genre containing incredibly complex progression that is slightly too specific at times, a wide selection of weapons ranging from the man-sized revolvers to the literal chainsaw, the ability to play as Akuma from Street Fighter for some reason despite the notable lack of streets, and the capability to see the gigantic oncoming lightning Tyrannosaurus and then decide that you want to parry it. Oh my god, free dopamine! You would probably respond with a great deal of enthusiasm, and I would probably respond by telling you that there is exactly one game series in the autism extinction genre, and I sincerely hope that your computer can actually render it. Monster Hunter Wilds Animal Cruelty Edition is a very complicated game to explain, both in a mechanical sense as well as a moral and ethical one. So I will summarize any.
Let's put the moral and ethics aside. It is a pretty it's very mechanical. I love it though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a button masher.
Hang-ups regarding the maltreatment of various vertebrates with the assurance that life always finds a way. And so will my comically oversized gun, finding its way directly into this white devil's occipital lobe. In this game, we play as the mysterious, unthinking pestilence known as the human race, seeking out every variety of amazing and charismatic megafauna with the ultimate goal of gaining a newfound respect for the color of their insides and peacefully relocating them directly into the pit of hell where they belong. Taking place in the hostile and chaotic wasteland of the outside world, we will have to brave great fires, momentous floods, lightning storms, and an utterly insane amount of GPU load, all for the privilege of destroying the
I'll tell you guys a story. So I played Monster Hunter World for a little bit, but I say a little bit because it nearly crashed my PC the first time I played it. I was only able to run it for an hour before my PC went, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't wanna deal with it. So yeah, I play on PC though. I think from what I am told, it runs better on console.
Local environment as much as humanly possible. Along the way, overcoming many varieties of terrifying creatures unknown to God, ranging from the gigantic living police taser to the exploding dragon that is made out of Elmer's glue. And yes, unfortunately, I do have to be the bearer of bad news when I say that nobody cares about the story of this game because they are too busy wondering what the inside of a saltwater crocodile looks like.
I hate to be that person, but I am also that person. I'm like, I didn't give a shit about the story. Let me fight the monsters. Let me fight the big lizards.
So I will be summarizing the entire plot of this philosophical masterpiece by saying that it is the story of Pinocchio devouring thousands of bodies so he can finally become a real boy and finally experience real pain. No, you don't understand. He just wants to be a real boy. He just wants to live. I love killing people and eating their bodies. I'm getting a little bit theatrical here, but
yeah, sounds about right.
The game is about beating up animals with random Japanese people, so let's just begin from the starting. So first of all, because I know it's going to be a big point of contention, yes, Monster Hunter Wilds will feature monsters in it. Monsters who only play
No way. No fucking way. Monsters?
a small part in a large and delicately balanced ecosystem, shaped by millions of years of evolution, which unfortunately did not factor in that a bunch of random bald chimpanzees would eventually figure out how to sharpen rocks, so that situation is going to be changing soon. And if the game simply has to have monsters in it, they...
Hi. Try! I washed my hands. Okay! Okay. Thank you, guys. God, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Stop running away from me! Why are you running? Why? Why are you running? No! I forgot that was an emote. Or 7TV emote. Okay. Wash hands check. Smells like I washed my hands. Team Sky. Oh my goodness, his thumbnails always crack me up. Okay, we watch this one, we watch this one, we watch this one, and then we watch this one. And then we have Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I'm Team Sky. Truthfully, chat, I have not finished Legends Arceus, and I don't know if I ever will. So... But I was told it's a really good game, and some of my really obsessed Pokemon VGC friends swear that this is the best Switch Pokemon game. So I guess we'll just have to see how how good this is from the Team Sky perspective. So yeah. I don't really know what else to say. All right, we're gonna watch M&J TV's Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I'm Team Sky.
Leader of Team Sky, and I have no idea what's going on. There's a man and a handsome bird.
He's a baby! I love him!
Where am I? I was
But
just working on the
I
cinema
love
branch of
Oshawott.
the Team Sky base network, and then suddenly I'm here on this beach with this goofy man telling me I fell from the sky. The man provides me with some recent invention Pokeballs, so I don't know what rock he lived under. Then I have to explain my talent. How is it that I catch Pokemon so easily when I've only just arrived here? I am the leader of Team Sky. I have quite the experience with the various balls and such.
The
I
what?
then find a weird phone, notice a swirly assault on the sky, and am brought to their village in Hisui, where I'm immediately put to work to ensure my own survival. Then I have my age misinterpreted. Also the idea that I'm 15, look at my beard. They keep telling me I fell from the sky, quite rude since I would never fall out of what I love, and that I must pass a trial in order to be accepted. If I don't, I will likely die.
You'll be
I love that I've become a creature of the sky in my own right, but I have no Pokemon. I'm in sandals. The trial turns out to be pretty easy. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Oh,
Chat,
those are like
I have a
Route
genuine
1 Pokemon.
question.
Then Lavender
Is Silene a girl or a guy? Or they could be androgynous. I genuinely don't know. I've been told both. Like, oh, Poseidon, that's a guy. Oh, Poseidon, that's a girl. And I'm like, so which is it? Chat, do you guys know? I don't know.
offers me one of his Pokemon, and the choice was simple. I will be taking the bird.
The
These clothes are
bird.
not flimsy. They're very strong. In fact, they will keep you warm in the cold weather and are available at mnjtvmerch.com for a very limited time.
Wow.
And they are high quality and are not flimsy and will surely protect you against whatever could possibly attack you. What's that? Oh, okay. My lawyers are telling me I cannot make claims that these clothes will protect you against all things. But they're very high quality, I assure you. Cynthia? Wait, Bolo. I suppose I should have.
That's
foreseen that you
not
were someone different.
Cynthia.
Your voice is much deeper. Fell from the sky. Yeah, I know. I must everyone mention it. So this is
I mean, I think if you were to fall from the sky in a place like this where, you know, that really doesn't happen, I would imagine everybody would have something to say about it.
City and Fieldlands. Oh, it's very pretty, but wow, we really are in the wilderness. As the trial begins, it immediately becomes apparent that catching non-sky Pokemon will be necessary to further my goals, but I'll still, of course, only battle using creatures of the sky. Starly! I love Starly. Papa, another bird!
Let's
it seems we won't have to
go!
leave you to die after all. I appreciate it. Hello, Commander Komodo? You look like a younger Professor Rowan. Yes, I fell from the sky, yes. I would like to think I could... What? What?
What?
Good day, everyone. We're coming on the air with some...
Wait, chat, you're right. I think Legends Arceus is an isekai.
sad breaking news.
Mikey, the leader of Team Sky,
Has died at the age of 96.
I don't care about my rank within your team. I just want to get back to where I was to further the goals of...
Wait, chat. Chat! Evo! Sorry, Editor Sean, you can cut this out of the video. Thank you so much for buying the Artisaria deck. Thank you. It like popped up on my other thing. I'm like, wait, hold on, wait. Thank you. Editor, keep this and I buy you a Snickers. Do people still eat that?
Team Sky! I received a
Thank you
Pokedex.
so
Wait,
much!
This is a book. Pokeball's recent invention. And now the Pokedex, it's just a book? Have I gone back in time? Every region Team Sky has gone to, there's been some other evil team there that I've had to deal with and get them out of my way so that I can further Team Sky's goals. But here in this magical Hisui region, it's so far back in time that there's no other evil teams. There's just this seemingly good team. So if I can get strong enough and concretely establish Team Sky here in this Hisui region, when I eventually figure out a way to go back to my regular time, then Team Sky will have been wreaking havoc for who knows how many years.
Oh my God.
Filling the Pokedex for this goob, I'm going to make Team Sky the first evil team.
My God, are we in evil Team Sky mode now? Sorry. Has Team Sky always been evil? I've always just perceived them as like, they just wanted to be there, but now he's like, haha, no, I can be evil now, evil!
Charlie's and a bizarrely buffed Beautifly. Oh, that worked! Oh my God, it's level 20! Before the true danger of my situation hits me. Literally. What are you doing? Oh! Oh! I didn't realize they could attack me directly. Why are
Pokemon can kill you in this game! Run!
Oh my God! But I thankfully survive, catch some more Sky Pokemon. A balloon! And learn that it's not all bad. I get paid? I've earned myself
money!
a star! You know where stars are? In deep space! But we can see them in the sky! I have a green hat now. Come on, don't you want to know the glory of Team Sky? Level 32. Gosh, I'm
That
not
is a
used
big
to
boy.
being in a place where there can be wildly powerful Pokemon around every turn. It's exciting, but like, I don't want to get my little Team Sky cheeks clapped. I continue staying alive, and I'm approached by a religious woman talking about Almighty Sinnoh. A weird name considering I had just been there. She mentions time, and then it hits me. You mean like Delagia? I feel confident that I can lead my Pokemon in battle. I am the leader of Team Sky. I have conquered the skies of many a region. Silly little balls. How dare you talk about my silly little balls? Oh my God. Oh no. This Munchlax knows rollout and my entire team is flying type. But I missed the buffoon. Come on, Hoots, you can do.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's fine. Strong style. Excellent. What a fancy thing you can do here. The nun asks me to quell an alpha Pokemon at Deer Track Heights, so it must be a bird, and I seem forced to comply. Remind me why I am doing this errand for you. Never has there been a more menacing sound. Daunting Alpha stood before me, and the battle for my life ensued. I saw no way to defeat its powerful might, and I knew I was doomed. Just kidding, I caught it easily. Go Team Sky. Yes! What was that? Another Alpha to fight? What? Wait, weirdier. At Deer Track Heights? That doesn't make any sense. Where's the bird? A frenzied Cleavor mauled some of the galaxy folks? I'm growing a bit more concerned about being in the past, because the safety levels here are already at an all-time low for me. Who are these elaborately dressed people? You look like
an
generally handsome
Adaman.
guy. Irida and Adaman. Huh. Wait, you want to send me to study the Cleavor that mauled people? Huh? Wait, hold on. I have a evil organization to establish. I don't want my mission.
It's because
being
they
cut short
trust
by
you,
having
Mikey.
My body cut short. There's no time like the present. Good sir, this is the past, and I would like to return to the present. That beautiful Staraptor. I'm gonna catch him. Yeah. That's a bummer. Big beaver. Big
Rip.
scary beaver.
That's what he said, right, guys?
I caught a scyther! A combi is attacking me. What kind of a world are we living in? You are a tiny baby. Boots can evolve! What will you become? You glorious, cute little owl! You'll become an even more powerful owl!
Because tonight will
be the night that I will fall for you.
Hello, small cowboy.
Over
Stranger from beyond the sky,
again.
not beyond, of, within, a part of, would I feel quell his frenzy? I guess. I promptly return to Laventon to hear his genius plan to quell the beast. We'll simply have to throw the food? You want me to quell this frenzied beast by hitting it with some tomatoes? Kind of makes sense. I like food. The hairy deer has returned. Weird deer has deemed me worthy, which means I'll need a flute. Deemed me worthy for first chair in the orchestra? Like what? And the deer gave me a rectangle, the weird region. So I just play the flute and... Oh! Now this is obviously a large quality of life improvement for me and is
Not flying though.
bat. I got the bat! As I was saying, this is obviously a huge quality of life improvement and is very exciting. But what makes it extra exciting is that if I can ride on a land creature, what's keeping me from riding on a sky creature? Surely that has to be the next step. All right, well, I'm here to do that thing that I don't want to do, but I have been told I have no choice in the matter. So, Irida
That is true. You don't have a choice.
With her vile ice type, as if I don't have enough to worry about. Where is it? What? Are you kidding me? It has axes for hands! And I'm fighting it by myself! Oh my god! Oh, I'm battling it now! Oh, it knows rock moves! Come on! Yes! Do I win? Oh! Now I throw things at it! Ow! Come on, come on, come on! Team Sky didn't sign up for this! Oh! I'm alive! I'm dead! I'm looking at you! I'm dead again! Team Sky's gonna become Team Die! Come on, come on, come on, come on! I won! Take that! You
Holy
dirty rocky
shit.
beast! What's with the rectangles? You know, I was really excited to be back in time and start forming Team Sky earlier on, but I don't know if I'm gonna live that long. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I quelled the axe monster's frenzy. Can I do my own
Leave
thing
Mikey
now?
alone
30
now.
feather balls,
Find
a
someone
ball
else.
that flies. I take back all the negative things I said about this in the past region. They have the best boss. It's come to
The best what?
Ursaluna as well. What is that?
The best
Are
what?
they gonna have me do this again? Celine then rudely informs me that I need a higher rank in order to calm another rampaging beast with my bare hands and snacks. All against my will. Come on! So out to catch more Pokemon I go. During this time, I come to a realization. Wait. Now that I have these feather balls, can I reach the Staraptor? I run straight there and knew I would get it first try. First try, indeed.
Eventually.
Backstrike. Yeah!
Let's fucking go!
I don't think it's gonna listen to me. Rank up, and I can now use feather balls. I just used several, up to level 30. My new Staraptor is 37. Look, I feel so confident in my fancy new Staraptor.
12 seconds later.
Turned away? You do not respect the glory of Team Sky! Well, sorry, Staraptor, but if you're not going to listen to me, you are not going to be helpful. Crimson Mayalands. It's very wet. I'm supposed to go to the Salacion Ruins. Wait, I know that name. It's the same as the Salacion Ruins in Sinnoh. What an amusing coincidence. An old lady approaches and is just so sweet to me. Okay, this aggression is unprompted. Volo continues the aggression with a battle against a very hard-boiled egg. Oh! He then informs me of bandits that stole a piece of wall. Some bandits pillaged the ruins. Or maybe they'd like to join my team. Wait, hold on. Well, are you interested in joining my team? So, no? Why is no one ever interested? Take your stupid wall fragment, you old crone.
I'll join your
I'll do it,
team.
because apparently, in order for
I'll
Team Sky to achieve
join,
glory,
I'll
I have to go
join.
around calming all these Pokemon. I'm like this region's therapist now. Okay, I made it to this large arena. It's an enormous
It's a bear!
Toxagon. Blah. Oh, he's chilled out. That's good. He is so big. Another rectangle.
He's a big boy.
Ursaluna, my new ride Pokemon, but it's just a creature of the land. Another Pokemon in
He's
a frenzy.
just a
Ooh,
bear.
My Zubat can evolve. How thrilling. What is that? A little thing fluttering in the sky.
Is it
Could
the
be?
little
It's
snowflake
a
Pokemon?
Togetic.
Oh, no,
Glorious
it's not.
flying creature skipping the annoying egg stage. Go.
That's an airball.
I missed. Oh, let's go.
No way.
Macro? These Myrlands keep on giving gifts of flying types. Oh, I missed.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh no. Are you serious? Is that four of them mad at me at once? No, 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 no. Murder of crows. Emphasis on the murder. What is that? Wait, can I get the big one?
Oh.
Oh, okay, it's fine. Oh, it's not fight. Okay, I guess I'm ready to fight this Lilligant. What? I haven't encountered one of those. It sounds like a plant, and I am not very threatened by plants. Wind, powerful wind. I love wind. That's a plant lady.
That's
Sick
what
moves,
is it?
bro.
Hisuian
Okay.
Lilligant?
Did it just flip me off?
Thank you so much
Again?
for the high three chat.
third
Thank you.
time? Okay. That's a bit ridiculous. Take these bags of
It's
sand.
a little
What is
redonkulous.
that? I jumped over the laser circle. I jumped over the laser circle again. Come on, come on. Team Sky wants to move on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go down, you Oh! Oh! We defeated a plant. Go, Team Sky! Hello, I calmed the plant lady. We may need to investigate the rift itself to prove my motives are beyond impugning. I don't know what impugning means, but I do know what subscribing means. Something you should definitely do to this channel. The Cobalt Coastland. No nobles? Oh, you did have one.
No
and he died.
nobles.
Let's go. And here we are. The Cobalt Coastlands. Which I don't care about. I only care about the beautiful sky above it. Head to Veilstone.
You know what? That's valid.
This region's taken a lot of names from Sinnoh. A Mothim.
Oh my god, it's almost like this region is going to become Sinnoh at some point. But you know, that's just a lucky guess.
Completely useless, but I will add you to my collection. My Golbat can evolve already? It already
Nice!
Oh, let's go, Team Sky. My goodness. You are enormous. Why can't I just hop on your big round back and take to the skies? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh, weird dog. Oh. Hello, Lena. Very nice to meet you. You know, I'm probably going to be stuck in this time period for a while, and Winona's never returned my texts. And child, I am 27. I'm a little short in this body, but like short kings, we stand. Our previous lord was swallowed by the way.
I respect
Did he
that.
just get hit by Hydro Pump?
We love short kings.
Lightning is a sign that the heavens are angry. I will say it is my least favorite part of the sky. It seems I need to get down there, but I am up here. What am I doing? I'm Team Sky. I'm not afraid of a little bit of height. My ankles. This dude is everywhere. My God. My plate hunting going? I don't care about dinner.
What is it with the damn fucking plates?
Dusclops so we can use Dark Pulse on Basculegion's food, which is weird, but so is my life in general, so I might as well go along with it. Is that a yellow balloon? Where'd it go? Oh, it's back.
Wow!
Oh my God, Team Sky's first random shiny!
Come on. Thank you
Team
so
Sky
much for
hates
the
this, we
raid
need
on
this.
YouTube. For those who are new here, hi, my name is Poseidon. I'm the goddess of the seas, earthquakes, and horses, and I'm a TCG-focused VTuber with the VTuber talent agency, Mythos. Thank you so much for that raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Roa, welcome in. Hello. The kids raid. We are just reacting today to some videos. We're watching Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I'm Team Sky. It's cool kids. Wait, I can't read. I'm a TCG player. I'm sorry. I don't know how to read. I was like, I wasn't seeing that there was an emoji. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Yapping. I think you were doing 3D? 3D Roa? Hell yeah. It's okay, it happens all the time. Emoji failed to register. Dude, I'm not, chat, no, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh player. It's a TCG player thing, okay? It's not exclusively Yu-Gi-Oh. Even though I think Yu-Gi-Oh players are the most prone to not knowing how to read. They don't know how to read. You just see, when you play Master Duel, you just see the shiny yellow button and you're just like, yes, I'm gonna press it, even if it does something completely wrong. Alrighty. Back to Pokemon's Legends Arceus, but I'm Team Sky.
No, come
on! Wait!
Come on.
How did I miss that? Hold up.
Oh my god, Team Sky's first random shiny! Come on. Team Sky needs this.
Imagine it, like, doesn't capture.
Psych! No, come on! Team Sky's
Let's go!
shiny! It's beautiful. This is an
I do like shiny Drifloon.
this time period for a good reason. I'm gonna call it sunny because it was a bright yellow orb. There we go. Got a Dusclops.
You know what you should do? You should grab on to its little tentacles and just let it bring you to the sky. Mm-hmm.
Hello, sir. I brought the Dusclops.
I love him.
Ah, yes, Basculegion, the creature I'm certain will fly me to Fire Spit Island.
I am fish.
It's a
Ew!
fish I have to take to the sea.
Why does he look like that? I
Another
forgot
rectangle.
that some of these Pokemon are kind of silly looking.
Oh, not
What color is shiny Drifloon? It's yellow.
these weirdos. Oh, I kidnapped one of the dogs. Right,
Uh-oh.
I'll go save
Not the
dog. Only
does.
to expand the glory
Not
of
the
Team Sky.
does.
Ah, yes, lovely. The sea.
Wonderful.
Mantikes, I love Mantike. Sweet, another creature of the sky, kind of. And Sunny can evolve. Go, Sunny. Go, Sunny. Oh, yeah.
Ah, I love Drifloon.
My
What is that?
Dartrix can evolve! I have never seen this starter's evolution. But finally, my powerful starter will reach its final form!
I said, do you wanna fight? Do you wanna
Wait a second.
Check summary.
That's
Grass
not the Decidueye I'm used to
Why
seeing.
have you forsaken the sky?
He is
Everything
no
was going
longer
so
a flying type.
I don't understand.
Thousands of tears later.
Hoots, you still fly!
He's
All right,
learning,
all right,
okay?
you can
Let him
stay.
leave
Now
him
that I can
alone.
investigate the seas,
Leave
it could
him
be useful to
alone.
explore them where I've been before. Who knows what creatures of the sky are waiting for me? That ended up being a waste of time, so I climbed a mountain. Waters here were a bust, but the skies were not.
Look at the flying Gyarados.
I told you Team Sky wasn't crazy. Gyarados is a creature of the sky. Let's go! I caught a flying Gyarados! Go,
Yeah!
Team Sky! Ugh, this island's reminding me of Team Magma. I don't like Team Magma.
What?
What am I battling?
What?
And his name is John C.
All right, you rival evil.
I have such bad humor. I still think John Cena's so funny. I still think it's hilarious.
Team, can we wrap this up so I can avoid this Team Magma-like hellscape? She has an ice type. I don't like that. Come on, Twister! No! Why do you have a Rhydon?
Ride D's nuts Lamau.
Come on, Hoot! Yes! It's okay, little Growlithe. I have potions too. What was that? Whoa! Oh, who broke the sky?
Whoever's editing these videos has a really good
Oh, I
sense
gotta
of
do this
humor.
again. Overtop lava, which means
I don't-
one wrong roll means I
What
could
happened to him?
actually die.
Why is he piss yellow? Hello?
Getting Team Sky set up for success in the future / present, whatever, is really not good for my health. What must we do to quell this frenzy? I don't know. He looks like he's just chilling. So maybe we can
He's
just
just
let this one go.
vibing.
I guess
Don't
I'm
kill his
ready
vibe.
to maybe get lit on fire. Oh my!
He's getting
God.
litty. Okay, let him have it.
Ooh! Oh!
Ah!
What are those balls? What is that? Ooh! Oh, that fire stays? Ow! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Look at me out of here! Did I do it? Oh! Team Sky! Yes! Oh! Can I be done with the magma land now? Oh my god! Oh! There's another Arcanine! Where did... What? I don't like this. This is too spooky for me.
Disappeared.
Good morning, good sir who came from the sky. Oh, I like you already, strange man. The Coronet Highlands? Coronet? Have I been in Sinnoh this whole time?
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
You want me to quell an electrode? What? Why are all these bosses good against flying types? Is that a giant stone?
Wait, he's so big! Look at him!
Go Team Sky! Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler. Surely you must mean Sneasel. You have made a typo. Let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. That's where I was building the Team Sky headquarters. Wait, this is perfect. If I go to Mount Coronet and start constructing the Team Sky base here.
Wait! If he constructs the Team Sky base now and he goes back into the future, Team Sky will be established already and be a huge team. Surely that is what's gonna happen, right? I have the mind of a mastermind.
In the past, Team Sky will be around atop the Sinnoh region for centuries.
What can I say? I'm a genius.
Like 150 years? I don't know what year it is. I'm just kind of guessing. Mount Coronet. What is that up there? Is that a building? Wait,
It's a house.
is that
That's where Zeus lives.
singular? I don't have to do any construction.
Zeus lives there. Leave her
I can
alone.
just take over that and make it the Team
She's graduated and living her life. Leave her alone.
Sky base and prevent it from getting destroyed.
That's called foreshadowing.
Give me the power to fly. Darn it. I should have a Pokemon that can withstand electricity. Oh no. Aha. A straight
You know,
shot to the top.
about that.
Why not? The climb proved irritating, involving a dark, skyless cave. Oh, goody. A cave. I love being completely unable to see the sky. A random attack by this obnoxious dude and this dumb dude, dumb hair, and
Who
his
is
tacky
that?
necklace,
You're tacky and I hate you.
and several bugs trying to kill me. Oh! Oh! Is that alpha moth I'm gonna follow me into this cave? Oh! No!
Leave. Oh shit.
Oh, that didn't go as
wait.
far as I thought. Oh my goodness! Well, I didn't even notice I had this. A shiny stone, which means I can finally evolve Flutter.
Togekiss!
Yes, my Togetic becomes a powerful Togekiss. I would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs. Well, no. I would expect to be able to fly up them. Cliffs mean nothing when you can fly. But with Sneasler as an ally, okay, it's Sneasel. And how is a Sneasel gonna help me?
I fell in love with an emo girl.
That is the weirdest looking sneeze.
I hate how this one looks. I hate it so much. Why does it look like this?
All I have ever seen. And it can't fly. So I still don't get a flying Pokemon to ride on. Are you laughing at my playing? I'm new to the instrument. Wait, am I just in this basket? Okay, you're a reasonable level, right? Level 40. That's reasonable. All right,
Okay.
I got a Gligar, I got a Razorfang, and now Team Sky has a Gliscor. Team Gly. Oh! A ball!
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's you again.
Stunky
I'm
or
already having a tough
Skuntank.
enough time here, man. Why are you making it even worse. I'm not even listening to what you're saying. So I'm supposed to fight this electrode now. But nah, almost to the top of the mountain. So I just have to get up to the top and stake Team Sky's claim. This is the stone portal I've been told not to let anyone pass. I will fight you right now. What do you mean?
Do it.
Oh, that looks different. Why isn't he happy? Guess I'm gonna try not to die again. Whoa, 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 whoa! Quit following me! Oh, I got. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Whoa! Oh! Oh, big bomb!
Run! Run!
Ow! Ow! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I sent in a crowbat.
He's like the sun.
Strong style cross poison! Come on, Treebeard! Yeah!
Let's go!
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Go, Team Sky! Part of the Survey Corps in the Jubilife Village now? Sure, but I'm also the leader of Team Sky, and I need to do Team Sky things, and it has been so difficult to do them. Would have dreamed some stranger who tumbled out of the sky would be our salvation. Tumbled, gracefully landed. The only lord left to be quelled is Avalug in the Alabaster Icelands? Ice? Now I can head off to the Icelands.
Oh my goodness.
With my new Team Sky.
Look at his outfit.
Which is kind of what the Team Sky hoodie is. I mean, it's like it's a hoodie. You know what a hoodie can do. MNJHVmerch.com. Oh, thank goodness for my snow gear, because it is frigid here. I really wish I had a Pokemon that could fly me across this icy wasteland. All right, just tell me where this noble is so I can risk my life to find it. And then I can finally go to the top of Mount Coronet and set up the Team Sky base, right? You must have diamond nipples. Oh no, I have to battle Diamond Nipple Man, and he's got an ice type.
Nipples,
two ice types at
bro.
once? Okay, one was way weaker than the other. Why do you get to go twice? What is this reason?
That is
the
not
battles
fair.
Are anarchy. Come on! There we go. I need to claim some of that eternal ice. Eternal ice. For that, you'll have to be able to fly, which means I need bravery.
No way!
Is it finally happening? I need to seek out a young lady named Sabi.
Hallelujah.
The board! Hello, friendly small girl. Please bequeath
What
unto
was
me this
that?
glorious creature of the sky. Catch you? What? Catch up to Sabi. I have to chase this 384 away. This is ridiculous. I don't want to chase this stupid child. There must be a way for me to get my own braviary without having to borrow hers. What is that? It's a little bird. Little bird. Come here, little bird.
It's a, what is it, Rufflet?
Join me in Team Sky. Aboard! Yes.
It's a Rufflet!
Yes, my tiny bird. Who becomes the big board? There you are, Seba, sending me on this ridiculous chase for your braviary. But behold!
Watch, she's gonna run.
I have my own now, which means finally I can take to the skies. Come along, braviary, fly me, braviary, braviary. No! Well, a little upset about that. It seems I have to use her braviary.
A few moments later.
All right, Sabi, you win. Me and my shattered legs will use your braviary to fly around, and mine to battle. Wait, the next stop through the temple. Why? Go team, why?
3,000 years later.
Making him work for it.
Braviary. Wow, same level and everything. Go! Goggles! Go! Regular air slash! Yes!
Is it enough?
Guess I'll be headed home now. No,
No
you
way!
do not. A sky plate. The only good one. Sabi, my
Oh my
braviary has proved
goodness.
itself superior to yours, so I am simply going to take your riding equipment and use mine. Onward, Goggles. Wrong thing. To the sky. Yes! Team Sky!
Wait, you're not on its back? He's just like holding you. Wait, that's so cool.
I've never felt this happy. Yes! Oh, glorious flight! This is how it should be! All right, Avalug. What's happening? Whoa, this is really shaking.
What going on?
What the? What? I'm Team Sky, and you want me to fight a mountain? Oh my good God, this is. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't even reach him. Oh! Yikes!
It's like Elden Ring, but Pokemon.
Somehow the icicle is heat-seeking. Come on, Twister!
Yes!
Come on! I just wanted to build a base on top of a mountain, not to fight an entire one. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
What are these moves? Hello?
I did it! I did it! Go Team Sky! Oh my God! Yes, yes, yes. I quelled the nobles. Am I dismissed to do my own thing now? Normal lives. All right. My God, is this the only thing to eat in this town?
The next day.
What? What is this? What's happened to the sky? The rift that brought me here made me risk my life has now ruined my sky.
Oh no!
I'm the leader of Team Sky. I've been very abundantly clear about that. Man, I'll tell you, I conquered the skies of Helen, Kanto, Johto, and Sinnoh, and now Sinnoh again. Well, not quite, but I'm working on it. I'm connected to the
It's a work in
frenzies.
progress.
Excuse me, I had nothing to
Things
do
take
with that.
time, all
That
right?
I'm really after here. I have explained many times. I'm a suspect. Oh, cannot trust a stranger. Oh, fell from the sky. I have done so much for your stupid team, and now you're kicking me out of it? Team Sky is in exile? But fine, hear me, village. I will free the sky of these hexagons, and no one will ever doubt me again. I decided to ask for help from those I literally risked my life for. Team Sky to the skies. And they declined with lame excuses such as the risk of violent war. Ugh. All right, guess Team Sky is learning how to camp. Hey, you again. A place to sleep. Fantastic. What a nice tent. We don't have to share a bed, do we? Oh. This is her place?
Who is that?
Wait, what? Sui holds 3 lakes of great importance: verity, valor, and acuity. I've been to those before. One of them blew up. Oh, the lake trio. I remember them. All right, Adamant, I'll take you. Your outfit is more reminiscent of the sky. I went through therapy exercises with the lake trio, which frankly I needed. Then afterwards, they gave me a magical friendship bracelet to fix the sky, which turned out to be more of a friendship hula hoop. I did manage not to die. I've done that quite a bit. Let's go, Braviary.
Chat, I don't know how to hula hoop.
Now, my good sir, I am the man of the sky. Let me pass, so I may claim this mountain. What? Are you serious? Is this chef with his bland-ass potato mochi trying to kill me? Whoa! Oh no! He's a ninja! I really hope he's about to Pokemon battle me and not throw a shuriken into my eye. Poison jab should be an easy KO. All right, Gardevoir and Gallade, okay. There we go! Come on! Yeah! Finally, the top of the mountain. The closest point to the sky. It's so beautiful, and it will soon be Team Skies. You've heard this red chain of mine will bind the world. It will do what needs to be done to gain vengeance on you and gain ownership of Team Skies Mountain. Oh, I have to battle you too?
Oh my God.
Man, casual style followed by regular style is pretty brutal. It's fine, I know what to do here. Let's go, Hoots. Really? Poison to your face! Are you serious? Why does that keep happening? Please KO! Yes, okay! Ooh! It's fine. I still have Hoots. Ended Hoots! Triple arrows! Ah! Go, Team Sky! He bows to me. Someone finally understands the respect that Team Sky deserves. Just gotta do this red chain thing. Close the rift. Make everything all peachy keen. Replace all these statues with ones of Braviary. And then I have the mountaintop for Team Sky. Whoa, 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 no. What is happening? Oh! Oh,
snap!
Dialga. Oh, look at me. Hey, dude. Oh, we broke it. Oh, okay. I've fought legendaries before. I can handle this. Wow, that was the first throw. All right, well, we solved that. Wait a second, why is the sky still broken? There's another? Oh, is it Palkia?
Oh, Lord.
Ooh. Ah! was a lot nastier than the last one. Gagya, gagya. Oh my gosh, I just wanted a base 150 years in the past atop of an ancient sacred mountain. Is that too much to ask? Well, we retreated. Now we gotta figure out what the heck to do. We realize we need ore made of the same thing as the rectangles, and after a brief bothersome bandit battle, oh my God. We used that ore to make a bright blocky ball. Fancy. After being forced to put the non-sky dialga in my party, I have to have it in my party. Oh man. We head back to the summit. This is it. I really, really hope it's the final showdown. I get rid of this Palkia, and then I stake my claim on Team Sky's new base. I'll take you on, Palkia. What are you doing? What is that?
What is happening?
What is that?
What is happening?
God! No!
Oh my God.
Broke my base! I will get revenge for this! What? Where are your arms? You've got just shoulder discs?
Is a horse!
Oh, and now I'm fighting with Space Ball? What the
It's a horse!
Ow. What's happening? What's happening? I don't like this. I'm fighting a weird horse. Oh, ow, no, this is not going well. Oh my God. Team Sky facing all of space, I guess? That's a little unfair.
Oh my God.
Send to battle. Oh, weird horse. Agile style Moonblast. Good hit, followed by a regular Moonblast. Got it.
Nice.
Is this enough? Come on, go Team Sky. Yeah! Team Sky!
Palkia is the next Umamusume character. Hisui and Palkia.
I beats a god! And I fixed the sky! Go
I'm fucking dead.
Team Sky!
Let's
yes,
go!
you all go on. I'm gonna stay here and start more construction, but then I'll get to go back to the present, and Team Sky will have been around for 100, 200 years. It'll be great. I guess Team Sky gets to fulfill its mission after all. Wait. What is that? Is that
What is happening?
portal about to suck me back to the present? Oh, I just got to do it. I want it.
What a ride that was. That was definitely something. Palkia as a centaur wasn't on my bingo card, but I like it a lot. Hey man. It's pretty cool. Pretty bonita, if I do say so myself. That was a fun video. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Team Sky is always a fun watch. I don't know. Should we wrap things up soon? Should I try to squeeze one more in? Part of me is just like, I'm a little hungry, and I do need to make din-din. Or we can just yap. Or we can play Umamusume, I guess. I don't know. Wow, Sinfire, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Please at least eat soon. Oh, I will. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Dude, I tweeted out the other day. I was like, man, hot dogs and rice is a good meal. And there were a lot of people that were like, wow, that's a pretty base meal. And there were other people, somebody's like, are you 12? And I'm kind of like, I'm Filipino. Hot dogs and rice and egg is like not a crazy meal. Is not a crazy meal. Hot dogs and rice. It's a Filipino thing, dude. Yeah, Vienna sausage and rice is a thing. I used to eat that a lot as a kid. I don't really like Vienna sausage, though. I don't know. It's the texture of Vienna sausage that gets me. If you weren't Filipino, that'd be a girl failure meal. Girl dinner. Rice silog better. I didn't know that. Yeah. Have you guys seen Filipino hot dogs? Hold up. Actually, maybe we can pull up a video. Filipino breakfast. Oh, Joshua Weissman. Didn't he get like... Surely he shows what kind of meals there are. Oh, he just makes like one meal. Realistic Filipino breakfast. Oh my god, I miss this. What is a good video? Maybe this one shows it. Okay, you get garlic rice, that's a staple, okay? White rice is fine. Like, that's for lazy people. Me. But if you have time, garlic rice, peak. Okay? And then you have your longanisa. This is a sweet, cured, like, pork sausage. So good. We have Spam. Okay? I'm sure you guys are familiar with Spam. And then there's corned beef and onions. Corned beef is so good. I love corned beef. And then, of course, you can't forget the eggs. The eggs are peak. And then it's this guy. But highly recommend. Oh, and oh yeah, this is a longanisa. He exploded them. There's like, okay, there's a technique. You have to cook these in. At least this is how my family does it. Okay, you take these, right? They're rolled up into sausages. You poke a few holes in them so that way they don't explode. And then what you do is you put them in a pan with a little bit of water. Let it cook like the inside, and then eventually all the water will evaporate and it's gonna be rendering out the fat. So then this will start cooking in its own fat, and it's so good. In terms of Vienna sausage, I enjoy the bourbon barbecue. There's other Vienna sausages? Meatloaf? Oh, there's a Filipino meatloaf. It's called empatito. Empatito. It's like Filipino meatloaf. They put like weird stuff in it. I'm not a big fan. They put like raisins in it. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. Because I'm a hater. All the Filipinos in chat are gonna kill me. I don't know why Filipinos put raisins in their food sometimes. That's like one of the worst things that, like, when I was a kid, I'd go to like a Filipino party, right? They'll have like, we have Filipino menudo, and sometimes they put raisins in it. So I'll take a bite. So excited. I love menudo. I taste a raisin, it ruins my day. Like genuinely. That guy's videos, yeah, Kwang Chan's pretty cool. I used to watch him a lot. My mom adds a little bit of sugar in them. That's just Filipino cooking. I think there's like, most Filipino cooking has like a tiny bit of sugar in it. An interesting ad. I don't like it. I like raisins, chat. Like, I like them. They're just not my favorite food. I just don't, like, I don't ever reach for raisins. There's almost never a time I'm like, damn, I really want to eat raisins. I am just craving raisins right now. I have never said that in my life. If I'm eating, like, trail mix, which I do like, and if there's raisins in it, okay, whatever. It's fine. Kian, thank you so much for the follow. Pozole and menudo. No, I'm talking about Filipino menudo. That's different. Filipino menudo is something different. It's like this. So it's like a tomato sauce with... So you see the tomato sauce? And then it like see, I fucking hate raisins. Stop. See, look, this person puts raisins in it. Where do they do it? Oh my god. This actually triggers me. I don't want raisins in my food. They put pork liver. I was thinking like Mexican menudo. I've never had Mexican menudo. I like pozole though. But there's like potatoes, carrots. They put hot dogs in it too. Filipino hot dogs. And then it's like simmered in this tomato sauce until it's nice, thick, and it's really good. Dr. John Michael, thank you so much for the follow. Caldereta is really good. I think it's cool because caldereta, it's a... So you know how like every culture has like their little beef stew? Caldereta is the Filipino beef stew. But my family has always added like a spoonful of peanut butter and like cheese on top, which is probably the most unhealthy version of caldereta. The actual meat texture is so unsettling. One of the few things, I'm very open to food. Like, I will eat most things. One of the few things I will not eat, like, absolutely, no. I will not eat liver. No. That was one of the few foods my parents could not get me to eat. I could probably eat balut now. I haven't eaten balut in a long time. And I used to be like scared of it. And honestly, part of me is still scared. But I probably could still eat it. Yeah, I just can't, I can't do liver. Is your family making kare-kare? Yes, that's my favorite Filipino food. My favorite. And I think a lot of people can agree with me. Kare-kare. Oh my god. If you guys don't know what this is, oh, I love her. It's a Filipino oxtail stew made in peanut sauce. It's my favorite Filipino food ever. It's so good. I love it. It is so delicious, but it's one of those meals you only make like once a year. I only make this like once a year because it's actually so bad for you. It's so bad, but it's so good. So you put oxtail in it. Let me see. I love this lady. She's so fun. Ayun! Tang ina mo! Okay, hold up. Let me see. Oh, yeah, look. So there's like tripe in it, and there's like oxtail, green beans, eggplant, bok choy, simmered in a peanut sauce, made with peanut butter, shrimp paste, beef broth. Oh my god, it's so good! So good. Lumpia's got to be my favorite Filipino food item. Lumpia is so good. I need to make my lumpias again. Sometimes I'll wrap like 100 lumpias, keep them in my freezer, and then I'll just fry them whenever I'm hungry. But then I end up giving it out because I'm like, there's too much lumpia. I need to make more. I'm actually out. But I love Filipino food. I just don't get the opportunity to eat it very much because there's more Filipino restaurants opening in Atlantis, but it's expensive. It's very expensive. She seems welcoming with how she cooks. Dude, I love this YouTube channel. It's like a son and his mom, and they just make Filipino food. And he has a TikTok, and he's really active. I think he's still active on TikTok. Now, this is a Filipino food I feel like people would be scared to eat. I used to be scared as a kid. It's called dinengguman. It's pork blood. Pork blood stew. Watch. She's gonna add the pork blood. Okay? That's the pork blood. Look at how red that is. But when you cook it, it turns a different color. Oh. So it turns into like this color, and it looks really scary. What does the final product look like? Look at that. I feel like this would scare a lot of people. Liver's, how do you like this? Because I don't like chewing blood. I'm okay with it being a sauce. I don't like the texture of liver either. I think the texture of liver like makes me want to puke. But this is good. Oh my god, this is so good. It is so delicious. But I feel like it would scare a lot of people though. Justin Ventus, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Gosh, I can talk about Filipino food all day. This is one of my favorites too. It's very like plain. It's just a beef soup. Beef soup, there's corn, greens, potatoes. Oh, so good. I think that's bok choy. My family does cabbage. Getting hungry for Filipino food. Me too. Me too, brother. Me too. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna end stream. We've been streaming now for about 3.5 hours. Nilaga with bone marrow. The bone marrow is the best part. I saved that for last. My dad always saved me the bone marrow. He was always like, "You can have it, Poseidon. You can have the bone marrow. You can have it." Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming with Limina Alteri. We're gonna be playing some hand cam One Piece. I'm really excited. I love playing with Limina. She's always great. I love hanging out with her. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. Tuesday, I'm not sure what we're doing. I'm pretty sure we are going to do some TCG shenanigans. I don't know which TCG we are doing. I think we're gonna do Pokemon, but we'll see. And then Wednesday we'll do another react stream a little bit earlier in the day. Actually, no, I can't stream on Wednesday. Never mind. Or I might do. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a late night stream. I need to get some more reacting out. So yeah, because I have the One Piece podcast on Wednesday, and then I have One Piece locals on Wednesday night, which leaves me a few hours at night. But I have to leave in the morning for Worlds. I have to actually catch a flight or whatever. So I have to do all that. So we'll see. You might see me on Wednesday. You might not. So I guess that'll just be it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, thank you also to everybody who gifted subs and the raids, the memberships. Thank you guys so much. Let me move into my bedroom really quick. I appreciate all of you, and also thank you for funding my Artasaria deck. So that'll be fun. I want to do a Vanguard stream with somebody. I just don't know who is available and who wants to. Maybe I'll ask Ver. I haven't had Ver on stream in a long time. So, are these dishes considered Filipino-style soul food? Yeah! Alrighty. How about sinigang? I love sinigang. She looks like my titas. I'm so sad. All my titas are in the Philippines. They're not here in the States. So... Alrighty, gamers. We're gonna go. Plans for tomorrow, I'll be streaming with Limina Alteri. We're gonna play some One Piece tomorrow. I'm actually gonna double check if she's still down to play tomorrow. So, yeah. Alright, if that's the case, I will see you guys tomorrow! Okay, I think we're streaming at 5 p.m. Pacific, if I'm remembering correctly. So you guys will see me around then. There'll probably be just the One Piece happening tomorrow. But if you guys haven't done so yet, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for getting my second channel at 3K. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. I've only had the channel for a little bit, and it's like, oh my gosh, we're already at 3K. Holy shit. On your channel? I believe so. I think I'm streaming it on my channel. If not, it'll be on hers. But I guess you'll have to find out by joining my Discord. Please go join my Discord. Please go join my Discord. Please go join my Discord. Also, go check out my TCG merch with Murasaki Atelier. Go get yourself a nice Poseidon playmat, deck box sleeves. Get them all. Support your local Oshi. Alrighty, gamers. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate all of you. Alrighty, sorry, I keep yapping. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.